time it's a joke.
What? Every time there's a joke. So, chat, you guys have to be our canned laughter / applause. Now, do it. Clap for us. Ha 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 ha. Clap, 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 clap. Yes.
Did I do that?
Welcome, everyone, to Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos, our finale. Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, ! Strixhaven in the chat to purchase your own copy of Strixhaven right now. There are two ways our viewers can interact with this game. You can invoke Fate by using ! Fate for various different effects. $5 for a reroll, $10 for a nat 20, $20 for a draw from the deck of many. Be sure to identify the players you want to influence. And second, every 10 retweets on the Go Live tweet will grant a nat 20 to a random player at the table. You can find the tweet linked in the chat now. I decided to do that at the very top of this so I didn't forget literally 5 seconds from now. Please observe my beautiful cast. This is where you also clap and don't laugh, but cheer. Right? Yeah, thank you, chat at home. We're going to do some quick introductions because we are reintroducing some of our previous players. So, at my top left, playing Ash. Drak, please introduce yourself, who you're playing, what your class is, and anything else you want to say about your character.
Hi, yeah, I'm Drak or Drakoniques. He, they, you can find me on Twitter at Drakoniques, DRAKONIQUES. Today I'm playing Ash. I think I gave him a surname. Cannot remember it. He's a beast hide shifter, armorer artificer, and has a monkey, a robotic monkey friend that he built, which he's gonna have to reclaim.
Currently, is in lockup. Yeah, our robot monkey took the fall for some shenanigans that our party was involved in a couple of episodes ago. Yes. In my other top side here, Joe, playing Quain. Please introduce yourself, the class and character you're playing, and anything else you would like to say about them.
Hey, what's going on? It's Black Needle _ I am playing a high elf wizard, and yeah, he's just leveling up, having some good times, hanging out with his friends, and they can find me on all the socials at Black Needle _ and make sure to hit that subscribe to Tabletop Jocks, dropping for Patreons tomorrow, and on January 1st at midnight when the ball drops. That's when I'm dropping a channel.
Wow.
Boom.
Okay, there you go. Excellent, and thank you. Yeah, I think Quain's probably gearing up for the post-finals party. And we'll hopefully get to that today as well. Down in my bottom corner here, playing Sorry, stellaluna. Please introduce your character, yourself, and anything else you would like to say.
Hello, I'm stellaluna here on Twitch, stellaluna TV on all the other places. Today I'll be playing Sorry, the Deerkin Barbarian. I'm also going to be smiling a lot because my little kitten that I got a couple of weeks ago is right here on my desk. Sorry is a hopeful Lorehold initiate, and she's gone to Strixhaven College with her grandma.
What? Sorry. Have you been studying for your finals?
Yes, Grandma, of course I have.
Of course you have. Great. Recently renamed MTGSyx, Justin playing Skoros. Please do introduce yourself, your character, class, and anything else you would like.
Hello, I am playing Skodos Glass, a human warlock who sometimes turns into this weird, wispy, shady thing. It's a little creepy. He is a Silver Quill hopeful, and he can't wait to graduate because that'll make him even cooler.
It's an exponential ramp of coolness. Is that what I'm expecting here? Awesome.
All of my characters will become cooler than the last.
Oh, good, good. And last but certainly not least, the lovely LadyLavinias playing Atola. Please introduce your character and yourself.
Okay, hello, I'm LadyLavinias, or Cat. I am a cosplayer, Magic the Gathering Arena streamer, and commentator, esports commentator. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, all these places, /LadyLavinias. I'm playing Atola Snapdragon. She is a Simic hybrid bard, who's just trying to have some fun and who has recently got a girlfriend, Miss Aurora, which she's very excited for.
Yes. Well, hopefully that we get a little happily ever after, but we'll have to see. So, welcome everyone to what is our last episode of our limited run Strixhaven adventure. Those of you that were here for the last episode, anyone want to volunteer to do a little recap so you can get yourself that first nat 20 on the board from the retweets. So thank you, chat, for that. No? Wow.
I would, but I wasn't here last time.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I think I got it.
Are you sure? I mean,
think
I'll
so.
take the nat 20 if I do the recap.
No,
Or you could give it to me. 'cause
Right?
I
This
think
is
I
the
got it.
finale. I'm sure there's no, like, really big encounter at the end that your DM could totally utilize a natural 20 for.
No. I got it. I can do it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, as Skodos. Well, last time we all were on an adventure together, we took our exam for the physiology of the Achi egg. We all did reasonably well, and then we decided to have a bit of fun. We went to a rose stage over in the Silver Quill campus, I believe. Of course, the most lovely campus on all of Strixhaven. And then many people went up and did little skits. They were pretty good. Then I decided I was just going to verbally destroy, the guy that all of us hates, the freaking Quintilius Loser the Fourth or something like that. And after that, things came to life. The props, one of them turned into a giant owl bear factotum. Chairs were alive, brooms were alive. It was a whole thing. Anyway, we were able to deal with that situation as we do. It was a little sad that the owl bear had to, be in a lot of pain, but we got a little bit of a hint from a Silver Quill professor that we might need to go look at the Witherbloom Lodge. After we finished, battling the owl bear and whatnot, we went back to a bar, much to my chagrin. I would have much rather had gone back to my dormitory and read some books. And in the bar, I was given a lot of drinks. I was totally fine. I don't know what everyone who says I wasn't is a total liar. That's essentially slander. And I'll sue. No, I'm kidding. My father is a lawyer. You know what? Canon. My father's a lawyer.
My father's a lawyer.
Makes sense.
Then we arm wrestled for the cloak that the Silver Quill professor gave us. Quain, understandably won. He's definitely more adept at holding his liquor. So, he beat me fair and square. He also beat me on the catwalk, which was nonsense in my opinion. His little hula dancers, that's cheating. Regardless. We then, I think after that, we went back to our own places and decided to meet up at the Witherbloom campus.
Yeah, for what reason were we heading that way?
We are going to we're going to pour holy water. Quain went to talk to his bodyguard friend, and a few of us went to talk to our Witherbloom physiology teacher to get holy water.
Indeed. So, the idea is that Professor Totsky, the person that gave you the cloak after your performances, informed you that there's something called Eldritch Balm, which is applied to many different objects around campus to strengthen them in various different ways, make them longer lasting, things like that. And it seems that there's been some form of corruption involved in this Eldritch Balm, and they advised you to, pick up some holy water from somewhere and go to Sedgemoor in the Witherbloom campus and see what you could do about it. After convincing your other professor of physiologies, magical physiologies, yes, Verelda Lang, our dryad professor, they said, yeah, sure, here's some holy water, but I need you to get some magical reagents for me because I don't feel like going to Sedgemoor. So if you do that, go fix the problem for us, which is like a wholly ridiculous thing to do, which is just send some students out into a actually rather dangerous location on Witherbloom campus to just, you know, handle it. But it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. The first thing that we're going to do, though, is because last time Ash was here, we did a little bit of a heist. We were busy heisting on the central campus at Captain Dapplewing's manor. Everyone was able to get away except for one friend. Ash's mechanical monkey, Bubbles, was apprehended by campus security and taken somewhere. They got a lockup somewhere on campus, right? It's probably just a room that says detention on it. And they just like, this is where they put students for a little while. So what I want to know is, Ash, how do you go about recovering your friend Bubbles? How do you do this?
What was the I can't remember the name because I remember just awful. But when I first went to investigate Captain Dapplewing's manor,
I very purposefully pulled this up. Their name is Ruxa, Professor Ruxa, who is actually a bipedal brown bear.
Yes.
They're an awakened brown bear.
I would go to Ruxa and ask if he could allow me to take Bubbles back. Probably saying something like, I was trying out a new, a new spell on Bubbles to see if it would work, like some kind of version of Longstrider, and it got a bit out of hand, and Bubbles just started running, and I had to chase him down, and the guards caught him.
This sounds a little deceptive, Ash.
Yeah.
This sounds like you're trying to deceive Ruxa, the patient professor. It's literally what their name is in the book. So, yeah.
Okay.
You want to roll me a deception?
Have I had Ruxa as a professor before?
No, this is a hopeful thing. This is someone that like took an interest in your mechanical workings with Bubbles and your like new theories and things like that. But you would not have had a class with them yet. They are one of the professors in Quandrix, though.
I'm trying to decide. Like I said before, I was a terrible student. I would definitely lie, but I'm trying to figure out if Ash could.
Wow, I'm learning a lot about you, Drak. Okay.
No, I don't think Ash should lie, especially after he genuinely had interest in Bubbles and his experiments before. I don't think he would lie to Ruxa. So I think they would say I think it would be a live omission. They'll just say like Bubbles out and about went past curfew and I tried to get them and they got them.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You're lying. Also, Justin just posted in our Discord, apparently there's a card for this? Ruxa the patient professor? That's amazing.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
Most of the characters that we have are actual characters.
Why don't they put the art in the book that... All right, whatever. I don't have that art, so I didn't know this existed. Damn. All right. Roll me a deception check, Ash, as you attempt to break out your friend.
Oh, God.
Ash? Now, why would you be lying to me? There's been quite the talk about you and your friends. We're going into Captain Dapplewing's manor late at night, and I heard that a very particular little doll was taken from the attic.
It was part of the whole, like, being... It's a tradition, and we didn't want to say no. I'm sorry.
I didn't take you for a liar, Ash.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How about this? You and your friend Bubbles will have to perform some community service around campus, but otherwise... He leans in kind of close and a little conspiratorially. I think that stealing the little doll was quite hilarious. Well
Ash
done.
relaxes. Thank you. It was honestly a little bit terrifying, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, next time, don't lie to me, or I'm going to have to get to be unbearable.
Oh no.
That was a good one.
Here, and he pulls out a little scroll and starts scrawling over it. And writing with bare paws is actually pretty difficult, but you know, he gets it done and has a big Ruxa signed at the bottom. Take this to the detention center and free your friend Bubbles.
Thank you.
But I expect you to return here upon which I think of what you could do. There does seem to be a rash of litter about Central Campus lately. Maybe that's what we'll have you do. Off with you then, and don't lie to me again, Ash.
I won't. I'll make sure to be as honest as possible.
And he ushers you out the door. Remember that you'd had to return to Captain Dapplewing's manor to go to Rux's office. So you just returned to the scene of the crime to try and convince him to get Bubbles out.
I have a 0 in deception. Ash is not a liar. Ash is not good at
just
lying.
made the effort. It just didn't work out very well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go and to the detention center, one of these unnamed buildings in the central campus, and there's a couple of burly guards in front of it, in front of the door, and there's some chagrined students inside working on whatever they would be working on in detention. Oh, what do you want? This kind of middle-aged man, way too self-important for being a campus security guard, standing in front of the door.
I'm here to collect my best friend, and I just like hand the note over.
Yeah, he looks at it, looks up at you, looks down at the note, looks back up at you. Fine then, go get him. And he takes out this like large key and unlocks like the 16 locks that are on the door, because apparently that's what you need to keep students inside of the detention center. And Bubbles is there waiting for you. Though Bubbles has been inside for much too long. He's picked up a couple of new tattoos, etchings on his armor. He's a changed robot. He seems a little harder, a little sullen as you break him out.
Bubbles, those piercings look pretty damn good. I'll just bring him out.
Awesome.
Like, did you do them yourself? We need to say.
Yeah, he nods and he like holds up. He's got this like giant nail that apparently he's just been using to etch into his body.
Oh my god. You know, we could probably get that professionally finished, but no, I like where you're going with this, and we're gonna take him to my dorm.
You do honestly, realize, however, they did not give you his weapons.
Ah, damn it. Okay. So I'm like, where's your sword? I like look around his back, and, like in his arm.
Just shrugs.
I'm gonna ask the guards. Hey, so Bubbles had a sword probably about the size of you. Where is it? Where can I collect it?
We're putting that in the weapons locker. It doesn't seem right to have students running around with weapons, especially this robot here. Wholly uncontrolled, running around Captain Dapplewing's manor with a sword flailing about.
I guess that's a good point. But I got the note from Ruxa. Wouldn't that include getting back the sword?
He looks down back at the note, and there's like no mention of it on there, and then magically appearing onto the note there, and you hear a little, sorry, forgot about this. It's give him back his weapons, nerd. And so he's
God, I love Ruxa.
Oh, unbelievable. And he goes to the next door over, which is the weapons lockup, talks to the guard inside there, and you are given all of his things back, which is literally just big-ass sword.
Yep.
So, yeah.
There you go. And that really looks great with your
Yeah, it looks real hard, man. Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. We have recovered Bubbles.
He looks at Bubbles and like, maybe I should get a piercing.
Yes. Okay. So, after that concludes, maybe we all find you meeting up somewhere, having just recovered the holy water. Let's say it's the Fire-Helt Cafe. You know, that's been one of our a good go-to here on the central campus. What is the plan? And as you discuss this, I've realized I've gotten very, very warm, and I'm going to take my sweater off, so give me a second.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, everybody, here's the plan. We just run straight into the swamp and never come back.
Oh, okay.
Wait, am I here? Do I even know what's going on?
Wait,
Did someone
we
fill me in or
make our
something?
own campus with blackjack and hookers.
Oh my god.
What, like fishing poles? Those are hookers, right? You fish in the swamp.
I'm not really
Yeah,
much
just-
of a fisherman, you know. I'm great. I can build some robotic fish. if
It's
that's
not.
what you
It's not
say.
rated R. I'm talking about fishing lines. Come on, guys.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. We're in the Fire-Helt Cafe. Your friends have gathered around a table. Some of them seem to be missing or previously engaged. Some have picked up jobs. Some have been sick for weeks now, probably because they eat way too many random things. But who fills Ash in on what the plan is?
I think
I know the
it's
plan.
Sorry. And Sorry is now just like kind of magically cursed or enchanted with being incapable of lying. So it's like the most like direct and unflattering and just factual report of everything that's happened so far. And while she's doing that, she's taking Grandma and she's got a bowl of tea and she has been dunking Grandma in the tea.
I think, yeah, okay. Ash doesn't even like question this. I think at this point, Ash is like, at the very least, been around Sorry enough to be like, yeah, this is normal for Sorry.
Yeah, Sorry doesn't even like bat an eyelash. She's like, and then we've got to take the holy water and then go into the swamp. And in the swamp, perhaps there might be some corruption, and hopefully that will get rid of it. But who knows?
Okay, well, it sounds like you've all been up to a lot. Yeah, how can I help?
Sorry. Leave me in the bowl for a little while. I want to float around.
All right, Grandma.
I'm just waiting for Grandma to be like,
Ah.
"Hi, He-Man." All I can do when I see that skull is freaking Skeletor, dude. Also, sorry. Can that can Grandma drink things?
Oh, don't be silly, son. I just like to soak my bones.
I'm sorry I asked.
Anyway, hopefully nothing terrible will happen when we go to the swamp.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't. Professor told us to go there, so I doubt they'd send us into something like incredibly dangerous. So yeah, I have bubbles just in case. I probably won't throw him in the line of fire because that is my best friend, but they'll at least try and keep you from getting into any danger. So we're heading out now, or are we gonna get get a few drinks first, or are we waiting for anyone else?
So Sorry will distribute the potions of healing that we got from the professor.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone will have an additional healing potion.
Yes. Mark that down somewhere.
None of them are labeled.
Okay, yeah. Like, why is that? Oh, yeah, no.
None of them are
ate the
labeled.
label.
None of them are labeled. Okay. Excellent. So, upon agreeing to the plan, I suppose, you all have this list, thankfully written down, unless Sorry had, eaten it. That tells you what's of the components in Sedgemoor that you should pick up. There's a couple of islands listed, just with their directionals and things that you will need. Purple mushrooms that grow in the center of the western island, bark shavings from a central tree with a specific green lichen, and dried snake skins are all on your list. Okay.
I think we should be able to pick these up pretty easily.
Yeah. Give me a sec real quick, and I want to go. So where are you right now again?
You are at the Fire-Helt Cafe, which is in the central campus.
Can I get like a paper bag?
Yeah, sure. They'll give you a paper bag.
So I'll grab a paper bag, and then lay it down flat on the table, and then pull out my tool, my all-purpose tool, and kind of like twirling my fingers, and it turns into like honestly just a Sharpie. And I'll draw a rune on it. This will take about 10 minutes, but I'll draw a rune on it, and the rune glows, and now it's a paper bag of holding.
Wow.
So you can put all the ingredients in here, as many as we need. Like he sticks his arm in it, and like
Just
yeah,
all the
a lot of
way in.
space there.
Yeah. A paper bag of holding.
That's great.
Oh, that's great. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Perfect. Also, can you guys all roll me a d20 for a second natural 20 that we have picked up here from chat on the Go Live tweet?
Thank you, chat.
Oh my god, and that's like, I guess it's not going to me.
You're not getting it. Did Joe forget his? Joe, did you forget your
Oh,
dice?
Jesus.
We do this every week, Joe.
Oh,
I'm smart.
What you got? Nat 1? All right, you get it then because you need it the most. So Quayne picks up our second Nat 20 for the day. Thank you very much, chat, for retweeting the Go Live tweet. I appreciate that. So with our paper bag of holding, a semblance of a plan in mind, we head towards, the Sedgemoor. Sedgemoor is located inside the Witherbloom campus. Go ahead and pull up the things here so chat can also walk along with us. Sedgemoor is a bog, a bayou, and it encompasses the entirety of the Witherbloom campus. It's known for a range of swamp creatures like bats, crocodilian monsters, zombified animals, lumbering beasts called brackish trudges, and canine creatures called groffs. Sedgemoor is an excellent place to find pest mascots, the mascot of Witherbloom, herbs, spider silk, fungi, and other ingredients for potions and spells. So this is kind of where we'll find ourselves. Your expedition has brought you to one of the more dismal parts of Sedgemoor itself. Muddy swamp water flows between raised islets covered with fungi and foliage. Large tree stumps jut out of the water in random places, and a pair of rickety wooden docks and 2 wooden huts are the only indication that people ever come here. I'm going to go ahead and move us to a rather large map, so we're going to take it a little slow. You'll note that it is very dim. Sedgemoor is in a perpetual gloom, and we find ourselves kind of situated next to these docks here in the gloominess of the bayou. What would you
go down
like?
the bayou, get some crocodiles?
What would you like to do?
So we need to get purple mushrooms that grow in the corner of the isle beneath mossy ground, bark shavens, and dried snake skin. I don't know how familiar I am with this area. Is anyone else?
Say,
Would anyone?
can I make a nature roll?
What are you looking for? Like, so with your nature roll, what is the knowledge that you think that you have?
I at least be able to identify what these 3 things
Sure.
look
Yeah,
like.
absolutely. Roll me some
Okay.
nature, for sure.
Okay. That is 16 plus 3, 19.
19. Yeah, you're pretty confident that you'll be able to identify purple mushrooms, bark shavings with a green lichen, and dried snake skins. You're also pretty sure you understand which way is north, south, east, and west here. The aisles specified on your little handout there, the sheet the professor handed you, telling you the west island, the central island, and the northeastern island on the map. you do note that there are a couple of buildings on the central aisle. They look like they're probably used for studies or storage of some kind. The muddy waters look shallow in this area, but thick. Probably pretty difficult to move through.
Is there like a boat nearby, or?
There does not seem to be any boats. Only you and the boots that you wear.
You see Sorry kind of just wringing their hands as we're kind of coming in this area, and she says, I should have admitted this earlier, but I am deathly afraid of snakes, so I'm not going to be able to assist you. But I can throw you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, we just need snake skin, and they usually shed. Maybe they shed around this time of year as well, so maybe we won't even need to run into any snakes.
I don't believe you, but okay.
Don't worry, sorry. I think if we stay together, we'll be able to protect you and stay far in the back.
All right. The 6-foot barbarian, stands behind Atola, wringing their hands.
Excellent, excellent. As a note, everyone picked up an additional nat 20, except for Drac, because he tried to lie to the nice bear professor. That was specified. That was specified. Yep, so keep that in mind.
That is definitely deserved.
Joel, is this like a muddy, like thick water?
Oh, yeah.
Is it okay? It's like a
So the watery areas on this map are shallowish along the shore, but get a little bit deeper as you get between each of the islands. Walking between the islets and the tree stumps, you would sink several inches into mud and water, making all of the areas difficult terrain for your mechanics brains here.
I can go for the dried snake skin just in case I do run into a snake. I feel like these are pretty easy. We can split up and get these to save time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
also, we can just ride bubbles.
I mean,
So we get on top of bubbles.
Yeah. I don't think bubbles can carry everyone, but like
I feel like bubbles would be more likely to sink, considering its construction plus the additional weight focused on. Wait, I haven't taken Quandrix classes yet. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about.
I like put my hand in
surface
the
area
mud.
and mass.
I'll put my hand in the mud and just see how deep it goes. Just a couple of inches, right?
So yeah, on the edge here, the water itself is not very deep, but if you push into it, gosh, having grown up like in the south and around swamps and things, I know exactly how much you sink into this stuff, so it's hard to kind of quantify for everyone. But it like in some places here it'll be up to your ankles, and then sometimes it'll be up to your knee, depending on like which pockets of water and mud you actually step into. So it's a lot about being careful and like testing out different portions, which is why it takes longer to traverse. It's difficult, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, bubbles should be able to walk through this fine.
We did also come just to find, that spot for the holy water. Does anyone know where we're supposed to going?
That's a good question.
I don't recall.
I suspect it would be some kind of river or some kind of source of water.
You remember it being specified as an underground spring, so likely a disturbance of water somewhere would lead you to that.
Perhaps a disturbance of water underground somewhere.
Okay,
I think I remember that.
So, should we go after all of these ingredients first, and then look for the disturbance? Obviously, if we find the disturbance, we would, rally around it. Or do you think we should go for getting the holy water first? Because one seems to be a little simpler, and the other one seems to be a little bit more important.
And we don't really know if something's going to be mighty unhappy once we apply the water. So perhaps we should do the ingredients first.
Yeah.
Seems
I
reasonable.
concur.
Now, does anyone know anything about identifying mushrooms in a specific type of lichen? Because I don't.
I mean, No,
I've
wait.
eaten a lot of mushrooms.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I could
Supposed to.
probably help there. This area actually kind of looks very similar to one of the many areas of my home. It's still dark and moody, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's comforting to me. I know that sounds weird.
It's not weird.
I should be able to identify if we see any mushrooms like that.
And Drac,
Right.
you said
Who's
you
Drac?
and Bubbles.
Who's
Oh, right.
Drac?
Sorry. You have Drac on there first, so I was looking at
Yeah,
that.
I know. Ash's nose
so
like
Ash.
bleeding. Drac? Who's
Who is that? Who is that?
So you said you and Bubbles can go up to the northeast island and look for dried snake skins, right?
Yeah, it seems easy enough. I don't think it's too hard to figure out.
Well, Quayne, it seems that leaves us two with the central island looking for bark shavings.
Yeah, I'm do it. Let's divide and conquer.
All right. Scream very shrilly if we need help.
I'm sorry. If this place is anything like my home, I don't think we should be splitting up for this. I think maybe we should be looking for it one at a time.
Fine. Okay.
There's a lot of dangers in places like this, and creatures that may roam in the darkness.
It
That is
will
true.
take us longer, but better safe than sorry.
Hey.
Applaud everybody
Huh?
in chat.
What were you saying, Skodos?
I'm just saying
Huh?
that being safe is a good idea.
Good. I think
Oh.
that's kind of. I feel like that's like a slight way trying to insult sorry. Like better to be safe than be sorry. Like what's
I'm not very safe.
that is true.
You see, sorry, like moving over, I guess, like to this dock here.
Sure.
What is it? What is the condition of this dock?
Yeah, absolutely. The docks themselves seem to be in okay condition, but a little rickety. You do note, however, that there are what look to be, ropes to tie up boats or rafts, but there are no rafts still here. Those of you would know that the classes for Witherbloom sometimes take them out onto the bayou itself, and they would utilize these boats or rafts to move about more quickly. So it seems that they did not leave any for our would-be heroes.
Are these 5-foot squares?
They are
Okay.
indeed.
Sorry gets here. She's like limbering up. I could jump this.
Uh-huh.
You gonna do it?
All right.
Watching. Is everyone watching? Okay. She starts nervous sweating.
This is also because, sorry, you're in a very dim light here. You would notice
Mm-hmm.
this on your map more than likely, that it is
Yeah.
kind of dark. You're having trouble judging distances.
Oh, well, here, sorry. Let me just come over here for a second, and then Tola's going to, I'm going to take out the dragonfly wings,
Mhm.
and so she's going to beat them really, really hard, and so her body starts shaking and starts, like, glowing, so it gives, like, a dim light. Can you just, like, can you flip me for a second? Just push me up into the air. Let me see if
Alright.
I can scout ahead. So she's yeet me
Yeah.
right into the sky.
You see this like close up of like Sorry and their like big muscly arms. They're super ripped. They got a 6-pack, and they, gently grab hold of you and just whoop.
Go floating up into the air, and you glow gently. Sorry, able to see a little bit better here. But yeah, the dim light only goes so far. But scouting around, roll me a perception check
Okay.
while you're being
I would
tossed
probably
into the air.
I would probably use the dragonfly wings to go really, really lightly down, so she would take as much time.
Perception.
Perception.
Mhm.
4.
A 4. The gloom is oppressive, and you can see on some of the other islands that even a little bit of a fog has rolled in on the water. It's hard to see what's going on. You do see the 2 smaller buildings and larger tree stumps, but otherwise it's hard to see anything else. On the island next to you, though, it seems pretty empty. You feel like you can make out the little dots of mushrooms on the island.
Okay, when I was up there, it's so hard to see with all this fog, but I think there are mushrooms on the island that you were looking at.
All right. You see Sari beginning to wring her hands together again, and she begins to cast a spell. Because of her Strixhaven background, she does get the light cantrip.
Hey.
So I'm going to cast that on myself.
Okay.
Um,
On an object. So what object?
On an object. I'm going to cast it on Grandma.
Figured.
Yeah, so all I do is like, I lick my hand and then I start rubbing Grandma's head faster and faster and faster and faster, and then all of a sudden she starts to get shiny and she lights up. And
Let there be light!
all right, Grandma, lead the way.
Oh, wait, don't throw me, though.
Oh no, you're coming with me. Sari is gonna like blush a little as she looks at Queen. She's like, excuse me, I need to back up just a little bit. Yeah, run a head start. Excuse me.
Okay, no worries. It's all good.
All right. So I'm gonna do a long jump with a 10-foot wind up. I can move up to my strength score. That's gonna be 3 feet, but I also have
3 feet. Strength score or strength bonus?
Oh.
Pretty sure it's score.
Okay.
Feet. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be 16 feet. In case that's not enough, I also have mirthful leaps.
Roll a D8.
Whee! Okay.
I just want to see how far you'd get. 8!
Wow.
Yeah, you land in the center of the island.
Yeah, so you see like her massive deer legs. She's just kind of like winding up a little, and she goes, "Hey!" She just springs, boing.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
As you land amongst the mushrooms in a cloud of spores, comes poofing up from the ground.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. You take 8 points of poison damage as you inhale the spores. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, everything's terrible right now. 22.
22. You feel the poison attempting to take hold, but your body is stronger than that. Having consumed many mushrooms in your time, the spores don't hurt you beyond the initial sting.
Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, this is not very pleasant, y'all. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna go through the mud.
Yeah, just.
I'm not as jumpy as sorry. Bubbles. Me and Bubbles are gonna just touch through the mud.
This like really awful sucking sound every time you lift up one of your boots.
I should have made my gleaming armor. Damn it! It's gonna be over to get this out.
Duh. I forgot I can dance. I can cast dancing lights so we can see better. So, what's up, girl? And she's like,
hey.
We here. I'm like, I'm gonna need a little tour around his thing.
A little
so I'm
tour.
Kind of like,
how many of those lights do you get again? It's like 4 of them or something.
I do. I think I get 3. Let me double check.
It's like 3,
Yeah,
and they do like dim light for certain radii.
I'll also cast dancing lights.
Son of a! All right.
I will also cast now.
So here's the thing: it's a concentration action for a minute. So like you just are constantly catching these 4 torch-sized lights. You can combine them if you'd like to, which is I think what you did with your dancing hula girls.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna combine them into one little thing, like kind of shoot in the air, and she's like, start spinning around.
Shed dim light.
Falling down.
In a 10-foot radius. We'll give it 15 because why not? All right, Bo. We're gonna play some of them. You know, we're gonna light up the world a little bit as some of these lights dance on the bayou. On the bayou. Yep. So now that you're over here, sorry, you found some mushrooms, but are they the right ones?
I yank him out of the ground and hold him up towards Atola.
Okay. One second, and I'm gonna jump up and try to float down without touching anything. Can
I? What's your strength score?
It's a 1.
No. That's bonus. What is your score?
It's a 12.
It's
Sorry.
a 12. So your vertical leap is like 2.5 feet. So you jump 2.5 feet and attempt to glide down.
Glide down.
You definitely hit the water somewhere right
okay.
here.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going through it. I'm just gonna. I'll do like a little stroke in it.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah. Sorry. As you hastily reach down and grab some mushrooms. I mean, everyone on the island, roll me a dexterity saving throw as poof. More of these mushroom spores come pouring out.
Just roll high, duh.
Just roll high, duh. You rolled a 6.
14.
Oh
wait,
God.
Would Bubbles need to roll one?
No, he's not affected by poisons.
Okay.
Because he is literally made of metal. It looks like also Quain and Scotus, you're not over there, so don't worry about it. You're just watching these spores go poof out of the ground, and everyone over there's just like, oh, jeez.
It looks like a bad time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna die.
Sorry takes 9 more points of poison damage. The rest of you here will take the half of that at 4, and I need Constitution saving throw from Sorry again. As you're just literally, you are now poisoned, Sorry.
This is worse the second time.
Yeah, hand them over. I'm just gonna gently take them from Sorry's hands.
Wait, let's not touch them. Let me just at least be able to try to see.
Looking at them, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Can I roll as well?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not too bad at nature.
It's an okay, so never mind. I just want to double check if I have identify, so I want to see. Okay, nature check.
Oh God.
Good job, Ash. That's a 6. Okay.
18.
Atola, looking at these, there's something rather clear to you about them. They're green, not purple. These are not the correct mushrooms on the center of the island here. And Sorry keeps digging into them, which is why they're throwing up poisonous spores.
Oh, these are not the ones we're looking for, and I think they might be poisonous as well.
Oh, yeah. That would explain why I don't feel so good. Yeah, she just like throws him into the swamp.
Okay, we should get off the island.
Or, with your roll, Atola, you would know that you just need to go look for them a little bit more carefully on the island specified.
Okay. We need to just let me see if I can look around.
Would you like to investigate?
I would.
Okay, let's roll some investigation.
It's 11.
It's an 11. I'm assuming Ash is assisting. Okay, it's a 16. You find them. They like to grow up underneath these other mushrooms. These green ones seem to be a bit parasitic in nature, feeding off of the purple mushrooms that you are here to find. So deftly removing some of them quickly and carefully, avoiding the explosion of spores, you're able to collect some of these purple mushrooms.
Okay, I think we have enough. This should be good.
Let's put it in the bag. Hold on, and I like open.
Maybe y'all should grab a couple extra for the party later on. Never mind.
Wait, we don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Yet.
We're at school. We're supposed to experiment.
Experiment. See now.
Sorry, you're
scientific method.
You get me. Yeah.
Stop talking. I think your throat. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. I'm gonna open up the paper bag of holding and hold it out to Atola to put the mushrooms in.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put them in.
Okay. So, putting them into the bag, you feel like you've got things handled here. Sorry, unfortunately, still poisoned, is not feeling super good. What would you like to do next?
You know, we could go actually bring some of these mushrooms to Micah. I bet they would appreciate more variety.
What after we figure out what they do?
Well, they would probably know. I mean, they have stuff growing off of them, right?
I still think we should maybe wait until we're sure that they're okay. I definitely saw like a comatose. The last time I was hanging out with Mike, I saw like someone out cold after they gave them mushrooms. So I think it's probably safer for everyone else on campus if we make sure that these are safe to give.
That's a good
I'm not usually the
point,
voice of
Ash.
reason here, and I feel very weird doing it. Usually I was thinking like SCOTUS would do this, but yeah.
Okay.
I have no rat in this race whatsoever. If you want to give him to Micah, that I'm not taking anything from Micah regardless. So
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's more like I have it on my conscience if I see someone like in the infirmary because of these mushrooms in particular. Let's go to the Central Island. I think that's where like the bark is, right?
Supposedly. So
I'm going
Where is Bubbles right now? Is he with?
Yeah, he's with me.
Oh,
Right beside
okay.
me.
Could you bring Bubbles over here? Cause I just want like I got this nice cloak on. And
Yeah, sure. Bubbles, can you go get Quaid? Bubbles will go back and
get like
pick
a
up,
piggyback ride
piggyback.
for Quaid.
Actually, no, because on his back he has his sword.
That's
so he'll pick up
fine.
Quaid
You're
in
like
like
bridal
a bridal
carry?
position. Yeah,
Just hanging
bridal
out.
carry.
What's up?
I was bang on my legs. Wee.
And yeah, with him, he'll just walk over to the Central Island since that's where we're going to be heading to next.
Okay, sure. Bubbles starts trudging across the water here. All the way, as
Cole's doing
instructed,
backstrokes. It's fine.
onto the island. We'll say that, some of these dancing lights get moved up as Quain, not needing to maneuver himself, can just cast these lights again in certain locations. Hanging out. Absolutely. As you arrive onto the central island here, though, you hear something. Sorry, you're on the side. Get around! Get around!
Where everyone go? Oh, there you are.
The landmass here features 2 wooden research sheds and an ancient tree stump between them where you can see lichen growing on it. You hear a snarling, hear a growl, and these 2 dog-like creatures come walking around the outside. They snarl at you. The dark magic! Give it to us! And I'm going to need everyone to roll me some initiative.
God damn.
Oh boy.
Sorry, it goes, swamp puppies!
There's a.
Oh god.
Wow.
Sorry, I think you have disadvantage on initiative because you're poisoned.
You do. Because you are still poisoned.
Still 6.
Still a 6.
Eat my 5.
I rolled a
Bubbles needs to roll.
5.
6.
A 5 as well,
6.
Quain? Oh,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
2 5s, 2 6s. Nice.
Yep. Rolling high today.
Yeah, these 2 wolf-like creatures, one of them getting the jump on the group here. Bubbles still holding Quain, as it were. This one comes running forward, dashing at Ash, snarling. The magic! Give it to us! And attempts to bite you. It rolls a 16 to hit, which
That's exactly
just
nice.
does 11 piercing damage. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay, 11, that's a lot. Strength. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, you are knocked prone by the wolfish creature.
Ooh.
Okay, Bubbles.
Bubbles is gonna the moment the wolf bites into Ash, Bubbles drops Kanye
I'm going high five.
rushes
Dude,
over.
drops Kanye? Yeah, that'll do it.
I think Quain, my bad. I don't know why I think he's Kanye.
Basically.
And rushes over, to the wolf and pulls out his sword and just slashes into
Yeah,
it.
of course.
His great sword. It misses the first attack. And it's gonna go for a second.
A 22 will find the mark here against the creature. Go ahead and roll me great sword damage for 10 as it
slashing
bites
damage.
deep into the wolfish creature and it snarls out, "Ah, give us the magics!"
And that'll be, that's the end of his turn.
Skodos, unfortunately you were not princess carried across. Your boots are covered in mud. Your cloak not as fine. But what do you want to do?
I would like to point out in the chat, as soon as I got onto the island, I absolutely immediately started prestidigitating myself, so I'm not dirty. Thank you very much. I will never be dirty as long as I have a character that knows prestidigitation. Assume I am always perfectly clean.
I'm always clean. Sure.
Anyway,
What do you
well, I'm feeling generous. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as my my primer spell. That's what I prepared previously.
Okay.
Onto, I guess, Ash. So Ash gets an additional +2 AC
Nice.
for 10 whole minutes. So decent amount of time. And that was a bonus action, yes. So I get to do a normal action, which obviously will be to, well, move around here so I can see things better. And then I will just shoot a good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast at this ugly, disgusting creature up there.
Whoa! 13 is just enough to hit, as you do find the mark
Fantastic.
against the wolfish creature for 4 points of damage.
Wait a minute. I have Agonizing Blast.
Did it not auto put that on?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't always do
So it's plus what?
idea, so. 5.
Plus 4.
4? Okay, so 8 total points of damage there.
It must have turned it off because I definitely had it on there.
Sometimes Roll20 does a thing. It's okay.
I'll add it in, but that's my turn.
Excellent. And it snarls at you. Sorry, what do you want to do? As you cough continually from the poison.
Sorry. Cat's sitting on my mouse. Okay, I'm gonna move. Can I see the other one?
You can see what your character sees.
5. All right. So she's going to move here, and you see her dig her little deer feet into the ground, and she will cast her rage, and it activates Grandma mode. So that will be my ancestral protectors, and I'm going to recklessly attack this one in front of us.
Which will give you a standard roll because you are currently poisoned. Everything
Yep.
you do is at disadvantage.
Yep.
All right.
So this is at regular, two-handed,
Woo!
19.
Spicy. 19 will hit. Oh, okay. That's max damage. That's 15 total points of damage, and you bite into this creature here. Grandma goes, "Oh, sorry, that's a good hit." And the creature
Thanks,
looks
Grandma.
incredibly injured.
Hey, don't bite my friends. Who do you think you are?
Ash looks up at Sorry when they say that, like, friend. Okay.
Actually, I don't. Now that you say that, I don't know where we are. You know, we have some kind of strange relationship going on. We're not really friends, but we're
Yeah.
kind of rivals. But like, we haven't really defined it very much. Maybe we should sit down and have some coffee sometime so we can talk it through.
I'm
Enough
actually
talk.
down for that.
Give us the magics.
That's my turn.
Atola, what do you want to do?
I mean, this thing just took a big punch at my friend here, so I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Gonna try to Guiding Bolt the guy right in front, so...
Oh, yeah, it's
25.
at 25. Sure.
Yeah. Alright, cool. It's level 1, so 15 points of radiant damage.
What does your guiding bolt look like?
I would say that it was just it has, I think it has like a heart that comes out of it, like it's just it glows kind of like in a pink little light, and has some music, kind of maybe a chime comes out, and it smacks them and they just kind of glow for a second.
Yeah, it smacks them, slams them backwards with this like chime, and they die. They get blasted by your radiant energy and they die.
Okay. They still glow.
Okay.
They're dead. I'm just
Sure.
saying they do
They're
glow.
glowing. They're a glowing
Okay.
corpse on the ground.
They're glowing corpse. I think I'll move up a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
Quaint.
As a bonus action, sorry, I will give Sorry a bark inspiration.
Okay. Sorry, just stacking up all the little markers. Nice. Okay.
I feel great. Ah.
Quain, what would you like to do?
Do we have any like anti-poison on us, or like these vials of?
Oh,
Like
I
an
guess I can make
antitoxin?
some.
Yeah, I would want to probably go up and give that to Sari and be like, "Hey, here, heal."
So Atola has to make it,
I have to make it.
which is not
Ah.
something that we are currently doing in combat because she just blasted this creature with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
But good thought.
Well.
It's a good reminder for after this.
It is.
So, what would you like to do with one enemy remaining on the field? Ash is on the ground. Sorry, looks a little bit injured, but okay.
Okay. I think I'm gonna run in front of Sari and be like, "I got this girl," and then I'm gonna magic missile the other guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me the magic missile. You have 3 bolts of magical force energy. Each a D4 plus 1, I think. Yeah. That sounds right.
2, and that's 4. So 3, 3, and 5.
That's a number. That's an
There you go.
11
11.
points of damage. Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. As he gets blasted with these bolts of energy. Yeah, looks pretty hurt from here. And less interested in attacking anyone. Seems to be trying to find the best route for escape. Quain, anything else you'd like to do?
You gonna need to stop taking these mushrooms next time. Sorry, it's a thing. It's a thing. We're gonna talk about it later.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Yeah, you see her just like flushed. She's completely blushing now. She's like, yeah, oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Okay, Ash, you're on the ground, but your friends have come to defend you. And even your rival, question mark?
Yeah, we definitely have to sit down for like brunch or something to talk about
Brunch.
that, really. He's gonna get up and like, I don't know, like crack his back because that was not an attack he saw coming, and look over to this wolf. Being a shifter, he's part wolf himself, so I think he has like an innate soft spot for these creatures. You said that they look like they're trying to find.
They
the
look
nearest
wolfish.
escape.
You would recognize with
Wolfish.
your affinity for wolves that they are not wolves. They're this, but
Okay.
without the goblin on the back.
Oh, okay. Does it look like they're actually trying to run away, or
This one does, yes. Having
Okay.
noticed that, like, oh, they're the last one alive here. Maybe I should go.
Okay. In that case, I think I'll just like stand in front of the rest of the group and just like pull out my shield and my glowing gauntlets threateningly to make
Yes.
sure it does actually run.
Absolutely. So you prepare an attack if they approach you. They don't. They take off. Gosh, yeah, they are very quick. Mans is gonna go make a dash action out this place as far as possible, disappearing into the dark muck.
Thanks for that. Ow.
I don't think it's worth chasing it.
No. Yeah. No.
It could come back with friends, but I'd rather just get the task.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
why was it saying that we have dark energy that we could give it?
I don't. I mean, does anyone have the vials on them? I suppose that could be considered dark magic. The vials of the weird stuff that came out of the things we.
I would look
Thoughts.
towards sorry.
I open my backpack. I thought we gave them all to be investigated.
You gave all of them?
No,
Okay.
one. We gave one. We have all the. Yeah, we totally
so you
the
have
other
like
ones.
3 then? Yeah. So you still have 3 on you.
About 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was what they were talking about. It's the only dark magics that I know of, unless you're someone.
Unless someone here is is experimenting in dark magic. Are any of you cursed?
I mean, I'm a shifter, so I have like the lycanthropy curse just innately.
Oh, I
I
don't.
mean, technically speaking, I can turn into a shade. But
Oh.
also, you have
I'm an abomination.
you have like essentially
Oh.
a small lich thing.
Yeah, I think we
So
all
it
have
could
like.
be any of
Hey,
us.
I'm not a lich.
From my perspective, you're a talking skull. Okay, I don't know what's going on with you.
It's really
Well-
rude to call all undead liches. They're not all the same. You know,
I haven't gone to class for undead things, so.
I think that's like next year, but yeah. That's fair.
I told her I see that Sari is a little bit hurting right over here. Can we get something
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
make like a little
One
anti-poison?
second. I make just one antitoxin a day, and so be careful. And so I like magically get it, and it just appears in my hand. I'm like, okay, here's the vial.
Thank you. She rips off the label.
I was gonna say, does
she
it come
eats
with
the
a label?
Oh no, I think Atola would know that, and she would not even have the label.
What
She'd
if
be like,
what if it was
Sorry?
etched onto the glass?
Yeah, what would you do? That's actually interesting. What I think Sorry would
Eat
eat
it.
the glass and we'd
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
She would totally eat the glass. So like she's like looking for a label. She looks a little disappointed, and she'll say, "I'll be honest. I don't know how to be careful. I'll try my best, but I can't promise anything." Boop. Look, 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 look.
You are cured of your poison.
Yes.
What's it gonna
What?
just-
Wait, what does it taste like?
It tastes like an apple pie. Yeah, it's like really good. Like it's like the potion that your mom keeps away from you because it actually tastes good, and like you don't want the children just downing it on.
Oh my god.
It has like the child safety
It's
quote.
when they made vitamins gummies, and then like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. In that case,
It's
like
good.
Sari's just kind of like walking around trying to get the last few drops.
I'm definitely gonna pop the cork on my healing potion and down that.
Sure.
Aye.
Okay.
That was a big hit.
2d4 plus 2.
I will actually do the same thing.
Okay.
2, 9. That's pretty good.
Nice. So 8 for Sorry, 9 for Ash.
So what were we looking for again on this center island? Was it like bark?
The bark of lichen. The thing is,
I am
think
assuming that it's this large tree here.
Looking at the stump here, you note that the bark has some green lichen on it.
Should
I'm going to investigate the lichen so it
Uh-huh.
doesn't spit poison in my face.
Yeah, you see Sari like getting like
Like,
their
sorry, no,
sword
no,
ready.
no.
Oh.
I'm like, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just
Oh.
in case.
So smart. So smart. Okay. Yeah. Roll me a little investigation.
I was going to say
Or
I'm good at
nature,
that, but I'm
either
rolling terribly. I'm going investigation, definitely. Yeah.
Turns out, fortunately, doesn't seem to be any type of poisonous spores to explode at you. You're not so sure about the sap of the tree stump, but you hope that it's been dead long enough that it's non-volatile, whatever it is. The lichen itself seems safe enough.
Yeah, I'll get my all-purpose tool and like transform it into a chisel and like
Start like
chisel off.
scraping off some. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get plenty as far as you know. There weren't really measurements listed here, so you get enough.
We've got a lot of space in our paper bag of holding, so I just keep going until I'm
Paper
100%
bag
certain.
of holding is my favorite thing. Oh gosh. So on the central aisle here, after you've collected the lichen, there are 2 buildings, and you know that there are a couple of aisles left. What do you want to do here?
Sari starts knocking on the door.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Hello.
There is no answer from the inside. They're also like just like sliding doors. They don't
Slide it
seem-
open.
Yeah, they don't even seem to be locked. You slide open the door that you're standing in front of here, and it reveals a small room on the inside. The South Research Shed here seems to hold supplies, some cabinets and things like that. If you would like to take a closer look.
Yeah, Sari looks for something to steal.
All right. Yeah, you look through some of the drawers and things, and you find moss and fungi harvesting kits.
We needed that, but I think it's too late for that. But
She grabs like, are the kits like very large?
They're about a pound a piece. Rather specific. They have like little specimen jars for you to hold them in, like little forceps and tweezers and gloves and little masks to wear so you don't inhale any spores.
So Sari comes out and she's wearing one of these masks and she's holding a kit in each hand. She's like, all right, y'all, here we go. School property, distribution, starting now.
I'll take one.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yay.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you have a little mask on and you've got some harvesting tools in your pockets.
Bubbles doesn't need one, but I put one in Bubbles as well.
Okay.
Wants
Absolutely.
to be included. I'm definitely going to investigate the other little hut with Bubbles.
Yeah, double sliding doors in front of this here. Doesn't seem to be locked. As you open the door up, you note that it is a small little sitting room. There's a desk in here, another set of shelves and drawers as well. It seems to be a gathering area for students or faculty when classes take place here.
I just come back out and go, everything's boring in there. It's just a place where people kind of, I guess, hang out and learn when they're around here.
Ash pointedly ignores the drawers and things to investigate.
Wait,
Wow.
is there a chair in there?
There are
me
3
check.
chairs in there.
I'd take a chair and hand it over to you. Sorry.
Oh god.
Check out the chair. Is it a good chair?
Yeah, they've seen better days. Definitely the moisture of the bayou here has set into some of the wood, and it does seem to have like swelled.
All right, she'll just kind of like shoulder a chair. She's gonna take one, whichever one looks the sturdiest and
Sure.
that she can carry.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, there are some drawers in there. Does anyone want to look in the drawers?"
Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, sure. I'll look in the drawers. I'm great at checking these kind of things. Bubbles. I'm gonna have Bubbles.
That
go
chair's
in.
gone.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
that's gone.
Sorry, has a chair.
Adding it to my inventory.
Chair.
Oh
I
my
have.
God.
I
Sturdy
still have
chair.
a bush.
Yeah.
I have
You got a
oh.
bush?
I have a bush, a bar chair, and a swamp chair now.
So is on your
Are they just
backpack?
like-
Is there just
yeah.
a bush like hanging off your backpack?
No, it's just sticking in my backpack. It's kind of like off out the
I
edges.
love that.
Yeah, if you want to investigate the drawers and things, go ahead and roll me an actual check for this.
Investigation.
Hmm.
40.
Looking through some of the drawers and things like that, there's more what looks to be harvesting tools, vials, and other glass flasks and things like that. But there are 2 labeled potions of healing.
I pull off the label and hand it over to Sorry, like I'm serving like like a breakfast and like not like
Oh,
dinner
yeah,
and
like a
dessert,
side
like,
dish? Yeah.
like a side dish. Like I did the work of pulling it off for you. Here you go.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. She's like blushing even harder. She eats the paper.
Friends, I feel like that might be like essentially a first aid for students if they get harmed out here in the field.
And Ash just points at himself, like me, who got her out here in the fields, and Sorry, who also got her out here in the field.
I'm completely responsible for my injuries.
I'm not. I take the health potion. I am still in pain. I have a warg tooth in my arm right now.
That's just in there. No one's addressed
Just in
that yet.
there.
You just have a huge
Oh.
tooth in your arm.
Sorry looks guilty and puts the potion of healing back, but it doesn't have a label anymore.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
all we need is snakeskin now, right?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Over here.
Northeast, I believe.
Well, so while you guys were doing that, Atola is going to be trying to drag the body of the wolf, and I'm gonna try to bring it to like the muddy water's edge, and kind of like just push it into the water and you like watch it sink down.
Wait, like the north side, the south
Yeah,
side?
like the north side. We're going on the north side.
Bring it on over there, and you just want to watch it like float away.
I'm gonna put it in there and be like, that was the first actual living thing that I've killed since we were here. Everything else has just turned to life temporarily. I think it deserves to go back into nature.
And it burbles and bubbles and floats
And bubbles, blah, 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 blah.
away. Roll me a perception check while you're over here.
Okay.
Okay.
10.
You hear something. Some bubbling, some water movement. Seems to be coming from somewhere up here.
Does anyone else hear that? Wait, come over here.
Yep.
Just listen. There's a weird bubbling sound coming from in the darkness that way.
Do you think that's the underground springs?
Oh, it might be. It's definitely strange.
Well, maybe we should grab that other piece before we head over there. That seems like the end game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Skoto seems ready to hop across the.
I've been
here.
looking. Am I able to make out any slithery things on the ground?
Would you like to roll a perception check?
Sure, I do have dark vision for what that's worth, I suppose.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
A 12. Looking over there. You feel like you can see something slithering on the ground. Your eyes do tell you in the murk and the dark, through the fog of the bayou. You do see, like, the pale white of snakeskins that had been peeled off during shedding.
I see them.
Mm-hmm. You see the empty snakeskins, yeah. There are some over there.
I would like to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I will have my shadow. It's very similar to how I look when I'm weird and dark. It's the shadowy kind of style. The hand is just gonna go over.
Oh.
And oh god, that's spooky.
Oh,
Right,
that's
Isn't that great though?
Oh. Okay. All right.
Oh, it like moves. Oh man. Yeah, and I'll have it pick up some of the skin and bring it over.
Yeah.
to me.
It gets over and starts to pick up some of the skin in between its thumb and forefinger, and we watch as snakes leap out at it, attempting to hit the mage hand. The mage hand doesn't have a physical form other than what it touches, so it just, like, ignores the snakes, gathers some of these things, and begins to bring it back as more and more snakes come lunging out at it, having disturbed some of the nesting locations of them. As they, like...
It's a great thing we did not actually go over there.
Yeah, no, that was a good call.
It
You know,
returns
although
to
I'm
take a
you.
bag of holding.
I am noticing that the snakes are on the edge.
They seem to be on the water's edge here as you move away from it.
Sorry, don't look.
I'm not looking.
The jumbles of snakes, some of them get into the water but seem to lose the track or scent. And don't make
Let's
it
all back
across.
away slowly.
Yeah.
The mage head just following along.
God, it's so unsettling.
Right away.
You what? You don't love him?
No, I just,
What was it? Thing?
Yeah, but he's like blue and spectral.
Oh, creepy and cookie.
Okay.
All right. I'll take those skins, I guess, and hand them to Ash for the paper bag of holding. God, that's so great.
I'll just hold it open and let you drop it in. There we go.
And I will dismiss the mage. It's
And it-
cool. It's also creepy.
Disappears.
I
Good
definitely
job,
heard
Sodos.
screams in the wind when he disappeared. That was unsettling.
And with that, acquiring the last of our needed components, only one thing remains to happen here in Sedgemoor. We're going to take a quick break and then investigate that burbling water sound towards the northwest of our little map. We will be right back. Welcome back to DieFall Presents Strixhaven, sponsored by Wizards DnD. We're in the swamp. We're still in the swamp. We have one job left to do in said swamp, and it is apply some holy water to a specific location in Sedgemoor. So we rejoin our group of heroes at the edge of the central island, taking a look out over the bayou towards where they think they may need to go next. What do you want to do?
Well, we have to go that way, I would assume.
Yeah. Bubbles gonna immediately pick up Quaid.
Feet dangling.
Yeah, hang on. Let's just pick him up. Yep, there he goes.
Does Bubbles have any is there can he submerge into the water and look around? Is he like a submarine kind of situation?
I mean, he doesn't need to breathe, so he could easily submerge.
Is he like a
Will the water get inside of Bubbles? That's what I'm concerned about, because I can wear him like a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to risk this magical construct in the potentially contaminated magical waters of Sedgemoor?
That's a good point.
Dark and...
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
Nah.
You're right. Never mind. Bad idea.
I mean,
good idea. Bad idea.
you know?
I would like to cast Dancing Lights a little bit over towards that
Yeah,
area.
sure. I'll just go ahead and move
Thank you.
the ones that we've got here to a bit illuminate the area a bit more brightly.
Sure.
As the lights move over there, you do note that there is a burbling and a moving of water in this location here, as if maybe there's some kind of upwelling of an underground spring.
Okay. I guess I'm trying to jump over onto the first island.
Okay. You can certainly do that. I think it's only about, it's like 10 feet? Anyone with a strength score of 12 and up makes it over with one jump. Otherwise, you kind of have to trudge through the waters here.
I'll trudge.
To get to the other side. Don't worry, Bubbles will just carry Quain across.
Whee!
Yeah, as we come up to the top edge of our little map here and investigate more closely the waters in front of us. What do you guys want to do?
I think it's coming from over there. Just told
We
us to point
made
out.
the holy water yet, or
Yeah, no, we have it. Professor.
we
gave
have
to
it.
us. Yeah.
okay, all right, we're good. I wasn't there on. I was at the bar when y'all got it.
I was at the
In
bar.
form.
Yeah, that's why we collected all of those things.
Quain's excuse for everything. I was at the bar.
I mean, I had to turn up. It's my birthday week. I had to turn up.
SCOTUS, as you move closer here, its steady, burbling flow of water disturbs the surface just to the north of the small islet.
Can we see anything?
Would you like to
Can I
roll me
see
a
anything?
perception check?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out stuff.
Mm.
19.
Not great.
Okay, good. Yes.
17.
Oh, that's a
19, 17.
That's a nat one. So.
Nat, what? Nice.
Oh,
nice.
no.
You're looking at Bubbles' new tats, and you're trying to get what he had made on his body. You're ooh, that's pretty good right there.
Maybe we can be tapped
You
with.
definitely got a sleeve.
Everyone
for
with
sure.
a 12 and above, though, you note that the water in the area seems to be rippling unnaturally. You see a dark, black, oily upwelling from the water itself. Suddenly, they spray into the sky like a geyser, and a mighty warble echoes throughout the swamp. An enormous crocodile, drenched in black, oily ooze, erupts from the waters. And I'm going to need
pull out my
everyone
shield.
to roll me some initiative.
Oh my god. Okay.
I just look at that. Oh, hell to the nah.
SCOTUS is dead ass. Just why did I get so close?
Sorry's like, swamp puppy!
Is SCOTUS's should have faced on me, by the way.
I got a 10.
By the way, the 10 minutes has passed, I assume.
Yes.
So your
Okay.
AC is back to
Yeah,
normal.
all of the 10-minute timers have run their course here.
Rutro Raggy.
Okay. Quayne, what did you roll?
10.
10. Boom. Okay. Am I missing anyone here? Ash, Atola, Bubbles, Giant Croc, Quayne, Skoda, sorry. Awesome. At the top of the turn order, it is Ash. What would you like to do?
Ash is not getting. No one's gonna jump Ash like last time. He's ready this time. He pulls out his shield and activates his thunder gauntlets, and he's gonna rush over to the croc and just go for a punch
Okay.
with his gauntlets.
Thunder Gauntlet.
Where is it?
Did we lose our gauntlets? Are they lost in the
Yes.
swamp? Oh no.
Hold on, give me a sec. I'll find
Oh
it.
no, the gauntlets are gone. Oh no.
Oh no, the gauntlets, they're broken. Yeah, found them. Okay, cool.
A 19.
19.
Yeah, absolutely. Cacao punch
Bam.
this giant
Okay.
croc. Roll me some
So
damage.
12 thunder. 12
12.
thunder damage.
Jeez. Okay, dude. Calm down. What the heck?
Max rolled.
Because of their thunder gauntlets, you just see like a shimmer go across its body, and now it has disadvantage on any attacks that is not targeting Ash until the start of his next turn.
He's been taunted towards you.
And then he's gonna just stand firm and use defensive field. to
Okay.
bonus
Yeah,
action
get some bonus.
to gain
Okay.
four
Atola.
temporary hit points.
Atola is going to hit him with the guiding bolt again.
Okay.
22. I'm gonna upcast that to third level or
All
second
right.
level. Sorry.
All
Third
right.
level.
22. What the hell is that number?
It's because
think it took the
the
crit.
advantage.
Oh, it did
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
It's
It's
23
trying-
total. Oh, my
23
Lord.
total.
Could you imagine?
Can you
Could you imagine?
If I had
I mean, you have natural 20s in your bag, but, you know, that's fine. It's
no,
fine.
that's I didn't say that.
Oh, God.
And
And he's high lit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's lit and anything. Let's see. And the attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Yes.
So
Okay.
anyone punch him. And then I'm going to use my barter inspiration on Ash this time.
Okay.
Ash, stay right there. You can do it.
Thank you.
You can do it.
You can do it.
D10 or D? Is that D6?
It's it is. It's for my thing. It's 2d6. You get to roll
2d6. Oh, God,
2d6.
that's
And You
right.
have a little
Little bump.
damn.
like star on
Ooh.
your shoulder, which is gonna appear and start dancing.
It's a
there.
selection, though. You roll 2d6 and select the higher. Is that correct?
High, yes.
Okay.
2d6.
Makes sense. Okay,
Select the higher.
Excellent. All right, Atola, do you want to move at all?
No. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move back a little bit right here. There you go.
Okay. It is Bubbles' turn.
Yeah, Bubbles again nearly just drops Queen and rushes over and takes a hit with advantage thanks to
Yeah.
Atola.
Consuming the light.
So
A
14. to hit?
14 will just hit
Ooh, okay.
as it clangs into
14 damage.
the scales here. Shh, okay, dude. Calm
And
down.
then I think guiding bolts for the first attack that does
Yes, it is
so,
gone.
Yes, that now it's gone.
the second 18
Okay, 18 for
8
8.
slashing damage.
All right,
Good.
perfect.
Slashes, and then again stands ready.
Excellent. Good. I'm so happy that my giant crocodile gets at least one turn before it gets annihilated. It is, in fact, taunted towards Ash here, and is
Yeah.
going to make a multi-attack with its bite and its tail. The bite is a 21 to hit, which I believe does so,
Yeah.
which restrains you in its mouth, and it will begin to death roll you. And that'll be a 16 on the death roll. What is your armor class right now?
18.
18. Okay, fortunately the armor eats most of the death rolling damage, but I need a strength saving throw. You do, however, suffer 18 points of damage.
18. Okay. Oh, I'm not feeling good. My health went up to max for some reason, but I was at 29, so I'm now at 11.
Okay.
Strength, you said?
Yes. Remember, you do have your inspiration here. Okay, 18. Yeah. 18, as you are death rolled and like tossed out of its mouth, you are not knocked prone.
Like scared through the mud, but
Yeah.
stay switching.
This black oil spray up behind you as you're all fighting within the contaminated water of Sedgemoor. I'm sure this won't be bad in any way.
Of course not.
Quaid, what would you like to do?
Can I take the holy water and throw it into the muck around it?
You can certainly try.
Does Quayne have the holy water?
Yeah. I don't know if
No,
you do.
I have to go get it.
I have to go get it.
Who has it?
I think that's Sorry, right?
Sorry does have it. You were
Sorry,
given, remember, you
I
were
need-
given 2 vials as well.
Sorry, I need that holy water. I got a
There you-
plan.
Here you go.
And as Bubbles like does this thing where he like drops me, I do like this superhero landing, Tony Stark, and I just grab the vial out of nowhere, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm just gonna like, all right, let's do this.
Uh-huh. And you run towards the
Leroy!
croc?
I'm running towards
Jenkins.
it. I'm Leroy Jenkins in it, and I just
Famous
throw
adventurer,
that
Leroy Jenkins.
the holy water right in his face.
Okay, so this is a ranged attack. So this is going to be, God, it wouldn't be specialized anyway. This is a dexterity roll, just straight up throwing
Right.
this thing.
Yep,
So roll me a dex
go for
check.
Don't forget you have a nat 20.
I do have a nat 20. I'm gonna use it.
Close.
You're gonna use it? Okay.
I'm gonna use it.
You use the nat 20. It's gonna hit. Roll me, God, I think with this, it's technically, if it was necro, I think, oh God. Holy water technically does damage. So, if it's against undead or some other kind of creature, go ahead and roll me 4d6. Why not?
Okay. Yeah. Don't. Come on, dice. Come
counts.
on, dice.
It counts. Whatever it was.
That was a 2.
Okay.
That's a 4. That's a 1. And that's a 1.
So 8 total. As it
Yes.
splashes and sizzles onto the croc, you note that its blackened, oily flesh begins to burn, but it doesn't seem to affect the water that it's standing in, having only been applied to the croc.
Damn it. Yep. Probably should have put it in the water. Look cool, though.
It did. Quain, that is your action. Some of your movement. You have a bonus action remaining. What would you like to do?
I am definitely going to back up. Over here.
You back away, and it makes an attack of opportunity against you, lashing out for a 25 to hit with its bite for 15 points of damage, and you are grappled in its
Do
mouth.
they roll with disadvantage?
Wait, I thought
attack
Ash was in
is
his
True.
mouth.
Is it the Thunder Gauntlet?
Ash got tossed. It is
Oh, he got tossed.
It is
Okay.
a 15 to hit with disadvantage. Does that still hit?
Gotcha. That. Oh, with my new cloak.
What is your armor class with the new cloak?
Oh no, it hits because it's
Okay.
13 now.
Okay, 15 piercing damage, and you are restrained by the creature.
15.
No, Ash got death rolled and tossed away.
Gotcha. Okay, I am at currently 7 hit points. I am squishy. So hell.
Quaid is in the mouth being swung around. All right, Skotos, what do you want to do?
I'm going to hex this vile creature.
Sure.
It needs to.
I believe Hex just applies, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that happens.
it does just happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose.
It is just a concentration for you.
Yeah, I'll choose. So it's ability checks, so strength checks.
So it'd be, yeah, whatever strength-based ability checks.
Okay.
So it doesn't count towards saving throws, unfortunately.
Right. So I'll do strength.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm gonna nat 20 blast it with my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, okay. Chat, you can give me nat 20s too. Smile.
Hey, you
Nah,
can give
don't
me
do it,
nat
Chapter
20s as
Liars.
well. That'd be
Nat
pretty
20s
cool.
too.
I
Haha.
would love. Ash would love a nat 20. Bubbles would love a nat 20. Give Bubbles the
And
robotic monkey a
then,
nat 20.
So it'd be 14.
Well, I gotta roll the d6 for Hex.
Right. And then another d6.
Oh, I didn't realize I got
Yeah. You double all the die on the attack.
All right.
So. 4,
26.
20. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't count the +4 on the second one. So 14 to. Okay, 22.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
blast it. Fortunately, avoiding Quain here as it's like reared up, its mouth up in the air. You slam it into its throat.
Yeah, I'm just like, and
Excellent.
then I'm gonna walk away.
Ha! Okay.
Although, you know what? I'm actually not gonna walk all the way there. I'm gonna be in the center of the island. I don't want to be by edges of things now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fair.
Sorry, what would you like to do?
Sorry digs her heels in. She activates her rage.
Okay.
She goes running. Hiya! So I will recklessly attack with two-handed longsword. Do I not 20 this? How? It looks pretty bad, right?
I mean, it does look beat up.
All right, I'm gonna use my nat 20 here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 15, 17 damage.
Wait.
What? No.
I rolled twice.
So it's 14.
Okay, 14 damage.
Because you only double the die.
Yeah. So she goes, hiya! She slams her longsword into the croc, says, let go, my friend!
Excellent.
Help.
Help!
That activates Grandma.
Help!
Honestly, this is a bunch of everyone.
Stella,
That's
did you, was that one? Have you used both of your nat 20s or is that just the one?
I
Did you
have
have
only
to?
used one.
Okay. I also got one, and so did Bubbles!
Yes.
Yes.
Bubbles. Nat 20. Okay. Perfect. We love to see it. And Justin, you used yours as well, right?
I used one of them, yeah.
Did you have two?
Yeah, one from everyone getting
retweets?
one, and then one for me doing the retweet.
Perfect.
yeah.
But I also got a natural 20. Sorry,
Here we
anything
go.
else that you'd like to do?
I say, you're stinky. I'm gonna take you down. And that's my turn.
At the top of the turn order here, oh no, lair actions. An explosion of inky black water from here. Everyone in a 15-foot radius, please roll me a dexterity saving throw. Quain, you automatically fail being in the mouth of the creature.
I'm pretty good right there.
Ah, what is this?
I should have went to the corner.
I went to my corner.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll that D8. I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna use that bodic. I don't think it would
It's a
help
D6. You roll 2D6.
D6. Okay.
2D6, and
D6
then take
one.
the higher.
You know what?
Oh, wait.
I'll do it.
Is this considered magical?
It is, like a magical effect.
It says magical effect.
Yes? You know
Oh,
what?
6,
Sure.
okay, 12.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You want to go on danger sense that? Is that what we're doing?
No, I'm a satyr, so I have advantage on this.
Okay. Sure.
13. Oh,
Okay.
I used the bodic
So
inspiration.
6. So you got the 12 total. Scotus is a natural 1.
Yep.
Quain auto fails.
Oh, Bubbles as well needs to roll.
Yeah, Bubbles needs one as well.
Check. I think he has. Yeah. To the deck save.
Yes, dexterity saving throw. A
Oh,
3!
yeah, no.
Oh, God.
Mm.
Blap. 2d10 worth of necrotic damage as the black oily substance lands on your skin and continues to burn inwards. The DC is a 13, so sorry you take the half.
Oh no, I missed it by 1.
You
Damn
missed it by 1.
Okay, 13. I'm real bad. I got 2 HP. Okay, cool.
Quain, how
I
you
literally
looking,
just-
bud?
I'm negative. Wait.
Oh my god.
You're at 0.
2d10?
We don't go negative.
Yeah.
You're at 0.
All right, cool. Yep, I am at 0.
Okay, Quain is ragdolling around in the croc's mouth, unconscious. We're gonna give you the snail of down. You're down. There you go. Little snail.
Snail.
Snail of down. All right. So Ash, it is your turn. Quain has well, doesn't look okay. What do you want to do?
I'm going to shift.
Okay.
And so you just see him suddenly bulk up, grow a couple of inches taller, hair, like tufts of hair grow in his face and his arms, and his mouth kind of elongates to snout, and as a full bone section. And I'm gonna gain, I think so, 13 extra temporary hit points.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna punch this thing. That's all I can do right now. Just beat on this thing until it's down.
Yeah.
So
It is no longer hexed.
Ah.
no? Okay.
You rolled a save on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 6. I forgot to roll as a constitution
It's okay.
thing, but I only had
18?
2.
An 18 will hit.
For 11 thunder damage, he
Okay.
slams his fist into it.
Yeah.
And again, it has disadvantage on any attacks that's not aimed at him until the end of this turn.
Yes. Unless someone were to use a natural 20 in some way. Curious. Ash, anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, I used my bonus action already, so yeah, that's it.
Okay, and you've also used the Bardic Inspiration, so that is gone as well. Atola, what would you like to do?
Seeing Quain rolling around in the mouth, I'm gonna use my healing word.
Okay.
And I'm gonna upcast it to level 2, and I'm just gonna, the word's gonna be like, partay!
Yes.
Quain, you recover 10 hit points here and become
points.
conscious again in the mouth of the creature being tossed around like a rag doll.
Woo! Oh, I'm up here.
I'll be like, drinks on me, and then use Bardic Inspiration on him as well.
Healing. Okay, so are you not?
So,
Question:
oh,
Are you not taking
so-
an action?
That was my action, right? I
Okay,
think-
so technically, healing word is a
Healing Word-
bonus action, so they fulfill
Oh,
the
is
same location.
Okay,
But
that's
if
fine.
you're going to
I
forego
will
an
use-
action, I don't care. You can do
Yes,
both.
I will use that as
Okay.
my action, and then my bonus action will be Bardic Inspiration.
Okay,
Please, thank
there
you.
you go. Perfect. Atola, do you want to move at all?
Yeah, Atola's seeing all of that. She's going over here now instead on the other side,
Okay.
and I think that's it.
Buble, Mr.
But
Buble.
I was gonna slash into this thing again. It's sort of the pretty big hit that Quain took, and after carrying Quain twice, I think Bubbles the lightest Quain.
Bubbles feeling some attachment, some affection. Yeah, okay. 21 definitely hits for 9. Okay.
9, and then 11.
An 11, unfortunately, will miss.
Yeah, that's the end of his turn. I think he'll like move around, like around here.
Yeah.
But
Bubbles also took the necrotic damage, correct?
did he need
13.
to roll?
Yeah.
13.
He already rolled. So he had a 3,
okay, yeah.
so he took 13.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Okay.
I can't change his HP from here.
You can't? Oh.
I was gonna write that down.
You can click it on, if you click the token, you can adjust it on there.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you.
All right. The croc. You can tell it's in its death throes as it tosses Quain away from it onto the ground. Quain, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if you can't superhero landing this.
We have Bardic Inspiration.
He does.
And then that's 2d6, and then take the
Yeah,
higher.
take the highest.
Take the
yeah,
higher.
if you want to.
Ooh, that's 6.
Then we take 6.
I'll take a 6. So that's that is 15.
A 15. Yep, superhero landing, splashing into the blackened water here. The croc, however, is going to make 2 of its attacks. 1 bite and 1 tail attack. The bite attack against Ash is a 26 to hit.
So I have a question. So the way that my thing works with Ancestral Protector and the way that Ash's thing works with the Thunder Gauntlet,
They have disadvantage on everyone, including me.
yeah,
Okay.
would those stack?
They do. The second roll is a
Okay.
27, so it remains a 26.
Damn it.
I would like to use my reaction
To do what?
to cast Silvery Barbs, the most
God,
broken
I
spell
hate
wizard
this
has. at it.
stupid spell.
What's the spell?
No, what? Okay, what does it
They
do?
have to, so the target, whenever the target succeeds on an attack, ability check, or saving throw, the target must re-roll and use the lowest number. Then another creature gets advantage on their next attack, ability check, or saving throw for 1 minute until they use it.
Nate.
Yep.
Hopefully
No one thought about that at Wizards. It is an 18 to hit.
That still hits. That's my AC exactly.
That's fine, but you know what? I'm gonna
Okay.
give you advantage on your next thing. For a
Thank
minute.
you.
So
A minute?
it is an 18 to hit and deals 21 piercing damage as it
Oh
chomps
no,
down
I'm
on
down
you.
then. It eats
Which
through my 10 hit points as well.
Would remove its need to attack you and you alone.
It still lasts until the end of my turn. Doesn't matter. if
End of
I'm
your turn.
conscious or not. Yeah.
How are you taunting it if you're
It's not a taunt. It's my Thunder Gauntlets have the ability to cause a distraction thrum, I think it is.
a distraction?
Yeah.
So would you
Yeah.
like it to focus on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. No.
Flash.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
The tail attack will automatically hit and auto crit because you're downed. You can't move.
Yeah, that's 2.
Might die. No,
That
right.
is 2 failed death saves. Automatically.
Yeah.
As we hear bones crunch in the darkened water where Ash floats. Okay. Quain, what would you like to do?
Oh my god. Okay. Superhero landing coming out of it. I'm like, oh, that looks like it hurt. All right. Magic missile. Please.
Okay. So you use magic
Uh,
missile. Roll me the 3 missile attacks. Or the 3 missile
Alright,
damages.
Do I get Bardic Inspiration on that too?
No. So magic missiles
Okay.
automatically hit. And
Gotcha.
only certain bardic classes apply to damage. So this one does not.
Gotcha. All right, cool. That was a 2. That's 3.
Yes.
That's a 2. That's 3.
You had also already
That's
used
6.
your bardic inspiration, so there's nothing left to use there.
Gotcha. And then that's another 2. So that's a 3. So that's 9.
9 total. Okay. The croc looks pretty rough. Like real hurt here. Okay. Quain, anything else? That is your action, bonus action, or movement. Ash is down on the ground. We heard the sickening crunch of his bones.
Oh man. Will it, if I get closer to him? Well, I can't use a healing potion on him.
Correct.
I'm
You
not,
had already used an action.
I'm not a healing class. Okay. Yep. I am just gonna use my bonus action
fine.
to move away into the center
Okay.
and not be towards the side.
Okay. Skodos.
I'm just gonna move down here and just gonna look at this ugly croc, and he's gonna use his nat 20 on an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Want to make sure my friends can get out of this alive.
Hey, you rolled a
Wow.
nat 20
You
anyway.
rolled a nat 20
Just
anyway.
click the button
Nice.
I hate my life.
then. For 13. How do
Yep.
you kill the croc?
This warbling mass of dark force energy goes into its open jaws because it's a stupid creature who has its mouth open, and then it forces essentially its way through the beast and essentially blows its tail off.
All right, yeah, it gets blown out the back and dies floating in the blackened water here. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Because the troubles are not over.
For what it's worth, and this spell is very broken. I think wizards might need to redact this.
They should have, yeah.
Yeah, Silvery Barbs does not care if they're conscious.
Yeah.
So on his death saving throw, he has advantage.
He has advantage on the first death save, yes.
Yeah. But no, that's all I that's all I can do.
Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna get back in the center.
Sorry, what would you like to do?
Sari is gonna like try to grab Ash and haul them out of the water.
Okay.
Ideally to like kind of lug them onto the ground here.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull them onto the shore. Is that-
Atola, please help!
Okay.
I don't. Ash doesn't look very good. This is awful. Oh no, I heard bones crunching and help.
Okay.
So would have dragging Ash cost? What would that have cost in my
Movement.
economy? Movement. Okay. I will ready my action so that if anything comes into melee range that's hostile, I will blap it with my sword.
At the top of the turn order, there's an explosion of water, blackened, oiled energy in a 15-foot radius. I need a dexterity saving throw for everyone.
No.
I'm dead.
And because I only get one, and this is the last combat we're going to see, I'm making it a nat 20. So roll me dexterity saving throws. The DC is I believe I said it was a 14.
That is 14.
You rolled a 14, Quain?
Yep.
Okay. There's 16 total points of damage. For those that have a 14 enough, you take the half.
Okay, so
And the bubbling
4.
water on the surface here continues to, as if it was disturbed by some kind of great beast.
I'll take the water and put it in there because this needs to stop.
That is not currently your turn, Skotos.
All right.
We are still on turn order due to this.
Turn order.
Ash, it is your turn.
I think
thought
I
he was
will actually
dead.
die because of the
So he
explosion.
takes damage? Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
just straight up
I'm
dead.
dead.
We watch as Ash's body necrotizes on the island. Yeah, Bubbles also takes the 16. Okay.
Does Bubbles just crumble?
I have an idea.
No, Bumble, all of mine, my infusions last for 4 days, even after death.
We don't need to panic. I do have an idea. We need to get Bubbles and Ash to lore hold to one of the deans. I have an idea.
We
Currently,
do have magic.
Atola, what do you want to do?
I think I would run to Ash. Can I check for signs of life? I feel like she would still.
As a
like-
medicine check.
Okay.
Um,
I would. Oh, okay.
yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
No, I was gonna use my nat 20 on it.
You gotta say it before. It's fine. Use them.
I know, it's
this
fine,
is the
no,
last
it's
show.
fine.
Use it. You use it.
I use it.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
There are no signs of life. Ash is not breathing. His body is rotting away.
There's nothing I can do. Sorry. He's gone.
Let's deal with the situation here. I have an idea. It might not work, but I'm fairly certain it is a time thing.
Okay. Sorry. Give me the other vial.
You've already used your action.
Oh, I
Since we are
did. Was that an
still-
action? Because
medicine check is absolutely an action.
Okay, that's fair. I'll hold Ash until we're done. Sorry, finish this, and she's gonna give her last thing of bardic inspiration to Sorry.
Okay.
And so I'll just kind of take his body, and I'll bring it up from the shore a little bit more towards the center near with me.
What would Bubbles do without Ash?
I think right now, since there's no like immediate threat or anything, he'll just go over to Ash and just sit there by Ash's body.
Okay. Quain, what would you like to do? Sari has the last remaining vial and is, I'm assuming, making towards the darkened pool. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Kind of look over at Ash. I'm like, it should have been me. And then I will join Sari in walking up and like, let's finish this.
Okay. Skodos?
Bubbles. Carry Ash. I have an idea. It might work, it might not, but during orientation, we learned about all of the different colleges, and Lorehold does know how to put spirits into statues. Maybe that can help in this case, but I feel like we might need to be incredibly quick. So
I think Bubbles would pick Ash up.
So I would grab the paper bag of holding and like shove it towards Atola and just be like, I'm gonna try and escort Bubbles and Ash to the Lorehold College. Do you guys think you'll be fine?
We'll make do here. Maybe I should go. I know more about medicine. In here, you can take these vials, and she's gonna like give. She has 3 healing potions still.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I've been hoarding them. I'm healing. She's gonna give them Skodos, and I guess I would escort Ash and Bubbles out of there.
Okay.
Good luck, my friends.
Everyone begins to move away. Sari and Quain, you move into the water.
Yes.
Yep.
Pushing forward, working together. Sari, you have 1 of these vials remaining. What do you want to do?
Sari is going to say to Queen, look, I don't know if we've got to go down into the source or if just applying it to the surface is going to be enough. I think I'm going to try to swim under just in case.
That sounds like a good idea. Just be careful. And I mean, I can't swim that well, so
I'll try.
I'll be right here,
Okay.
rooting for you.
Can you hold Grandma just in case?
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Come on over, Grandma.
This is scary.
I got you. You
All
got
right.
this. You got this.
Okay.
Don't you go drowning on me.
I'm a very good swimmer, don't worry. Bloop, bloop. I'm gonna try to dive in and towards the the source, because it seems to be coming out of somewhere.
Yeah. You dive under. It is incredibly difficult to see in the darkened, murky water on a good day. But this black, inky substance is pouring out of this open hole where this spring upwells into the bayou. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. 14.
You dive further downwards. You realize now the hole itself is about 15 feet in diameter, and you fit easily inside into an underground cavern. It is dark, impossibly dark. What do you want to do?
I'm just can I get a sense of like the texture of the water? Is it different through this murkiness? Can I tell that it's
It feels oily, slick
Okay.
on the skin. It's when you try to paddle through it, it's fortunate that you're very strong. It's thick.
I keep going as far as I can.
Eventually, you bump the bottom, your lungs straining, but you can't see anything around you. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Right.
16.
Just existing inside the inky necrotic substance is painful, but fortunately you are strong. Take no damage from that due to the con save.
Okay. So if I've gotten as far as I can, I'll take the holy water vial and I'll smash it into where I think the furthest I can get will be.
Yeah. You know, bump a hand on a underwater rock and then forcibly smash the holy water into it. And this pure water comes out and begins to seep into the oily substance around you. And you think it begins to clear. It's slow. It's like whenever you have to dye something in one of those stupid science classes you take. It starts to move slowly across the oily water. Your lungs are straining at this point, and you feel as if you don't get to the surface soon, you might not make it.
I'm gonna flip around underwater and kick off of that surface and try to go back up.
Roll me an athletics check. Your aim is...
I'm technically still raging.
You have not been attacked or have attacked in the last 30 seconds.
Can I say that they probably have advantage because they were going up in the direction of the spring, so they'll be pushing them upwards as well?
You're dead, so I'm not going to let you rules lawyer.
She's dead. Drac is still very much it's dark.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You bump into some form of the roof that's here, scrambling around to try and find the opening. Roll me a perception check.
11.
Utilizing the upward flow of the spring, you can feel the direction that it's going. Unfortunately, you still can't see anything, but when you look downwards, that clear water seems to be spreading more and more quickly as it reaches the spring's flow. Putting yourself into the direction of the flow, you go upwards. And you burst from the surface of the oily substance next to your friend Quain.
You did!
Oh, that was awful. I'm never doing that again.
No, I don't want you to do it again. No. We'll never have to do it again. Hopefully, never again.
I don't know if it worked or not. I hope it did.
No, look. It's
Uh,
clearing up.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine as long as you're fine.
I think I'm all right.
Should we try to get back to Ash?
Maybe we should just not be in the water.
Yeah, let's just get out of the water first. Let's do that.
Yeah.
You step out of the water, and behind you, you leave a wake of this clarifying substance. The oil begins to recede, as if it was consumed by something else. And eventually, just the murky, brown-green waters of the bayou remain.
That looked like it worked.
I think so.
Hopefully it stays that way. Should we head? Well, I guess we're. I'll deliver the ingredients, and then I'll meet you guys at the the Lorehold campus.
Yeah.
Sound like a plan.
Okay.
Before you all leave, go ahead and roll a perception check. And also, everybody wave goodbye to Kat.
Hey, I'm
They have
sorry.
to run to an appointment.
Doctor's
It's okay.
Doctor's appointment right now. Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
It's been so much fun. Make sure. I can't wait to find out if Ash lives or not.
Well,
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, if he lives, it's not going to be normal Ash. I have a specific idea. I don't know if Joel picks up on it.
Oh.
Because
So,
I'm also
perception.
trying to only have like the lore that I think I would know on orientation, but I know a lot about the lore on Strixhaven, so I'm just like, it's hard to balance. I got a 10.
I got a 16.
sorry, did you want to roll a perception check? as well?
7.
7. Nice. Quain, you notice as you turn around on this stump here, amongst its roots, is something wrapped in leather.
Let's see. Is that enough? Well, I probably can't jump to it. Whoa, hold on. Let me.
The waters
see what
themselves
this
have cleared. You're not worried, I don't think, about that.
All right, I'm gonna go to it and try to grab it.
Yeah, you grab it, and it's a small oilskin wrapped journal.
I go to everyone else. I'm like, hey guys, look, what is this?
A clue, perhaps.
A diary.
Hopefully not just of a wimpy kid.
Or murder she wrote.
What does it say?
You open it and realize much of the journal is lost to the water damage of sitting here in the swamp. But the following is decipherable. And it's weird. It's as if it's written in such a way that you would hear the voice of who wrote it. That's odd. Corrupting the eldritch waters of Sedgemoor has proven easier than expected. The dark, murky water took hungrily to the magic I supplied. Those foolish professors have blasted Strixhaven, but never suspect that I, the name here seems conveniently unreadable, am responsible. That is all written out very specifically in the journal.
Interesting.
That's some evil thing. That is-
So I think we need to gather several professors
Oh yeah,
for this.
they need to hear about
We
this.
don't know what this name is.
You know, I have a specialty. I could try to eat the journal.
We can save that for after we show it.
Okay.
It's an option, but let's
Yeah.
hold off on that one.
All right.
What we
yeah.
talked about. Let's hold off
Okay.
on that. Yeah. Does anybody have some healing potion? I'm at like 4 points.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. So I have the 3 that was given to me, so I'll give 2 to Quain and 1 to
There
Sorry.
were a lot of healing potions around, and I feel like not very many of them were utilized.
Yeah, sorry, we'll
Kept handing
immediately
those
drink
out.
that.
So,
Look.
I would ask where Atola and Ash and Bubbles went, but Ash is dead and Atola's gone. So what is this idea, Skotos, about the Lorehold campus that you would have told them to go do?
Right. So, essentially, the idea is that Lorehold College is able to dig up like statues and treasures of the past of Archivos or whatever the hell the name of this place is, and they're able to bind spirits to those items to essentially give them an additional body. My thought was that that Ash could share a space with Bubbles.
That's literally what grandma is.
Yeah.
Oh, I give grandma back too. I'm like, oh, I was holding this for you.
Actually, can you hold on to grandma for a little bit?
Yep.
You know,
Yes, I will.
I'm tired. Yeah.
She's right here.
I
Right here. She's
I
right
think very fortunately, this being a place of very incredible and incredibly powerful mages of all kinds, that if Ash truly wished, and if you went and told a professor about this, you could probably just resurrect him.
Okay.
Unless, Ash, you would like to be bound in spirits to Bubbles.
I'll be honest, Ash loves Bubbles. Not that way. Not that much.
Don't want to share headspace.
Yeah, nah.
The prison
Die.
tattoos are too much.
Yeah, like the piercings were cool. Ash might get piercings if he wakes up from this, but he's not a tattoo kind of guy. He usually gets covered up by the fur anyway when he shifts. So.
Yeah. I think finding the correct professors here, it is entirely possible for you to be resurrected into your body. Yeah, if this game was going longer than just today's finale, I'd have you roll a little bit and see what bits of you change from this resurrection.
I'm down to roll it anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh god. How okay are you with like loss?
Lost like what? What are you talking about?
You were
body parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
3.
Your left leg succumbs too far to the regenerative power, or that the regenerative powers of resurrection does not hold. Whatever this magic was in the bayou has stemmed your regeneration there. You are alive, but you are currently missing your left leg.
You can fix that.
I build robots. I'll be fine. Sure.
I think one of my infusions is literally a prosthetic limb, so I can just make a prosthetic limb to replace that. But yeah, I think he's kind of like, because it makes sense. His legs were in the swamp the entire time.
They were.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they suffered, but you are brought back. And upon reporting back to your professors, they thank you profusely for your help. And you've become really well known across the entire campus for this nonsense. Professors, thank you for your bravery. And you are named Students of the Year in a lavish ceremony on the central campus, attended by all of your friends and rivals. The Strixhaven Star newspaper even lists you as heroes at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, this isn't the end, because even Students of the Year have to take their finals. So, how do you prepare for your final exams? This specifically being part of your magical physiologies class. What do? Ash, weirdly enough, they give you 0 leeway for being resurrected from actually dead. And they say that you must take your finals.
Wow. Someone's got to call, what, Title 9? I don't remember which one it is.
That's not the right one, but okay.
I don't remember, which one? Title 8? I don't remember the one for dealing with...
it's dealing with death and resurrection.
No, it's called... I'm so ashamed. I'm literally like out
Ash,
of college.
what do you do?
I think... So how soon after my resurrection is this test?
There is, fortunately, at Strixhaven, an entire week of no classes that is just called Study Week. It is in preparation for you for all of your finals. Like, right? Physiologies is the only one that we talk about, because it's the only one that all of you are in together. But you all take other classes based on what you're interested in. So the students are given a full week to study. So how do you go about doing that? Do you join a study group? Do you intend to cheat? Do you pull a couple of all-nighters?
Definitely not all-nighters. I think coming back from the dead is very exhausting, so he's probably getting his first sleep whenever he can. I think he would offer everyone... I think he would offer... So everyone's in the same, together, but he's definitely offering sorries, like, hey, do you want to study together? But he's wording it as best he can to be like, hey, sorry, do you know what? Do you want to study together? And everyone else, if everyone else wants to as well, it's not like I'm just asking. Everyone else can come study with me as well if you want to, kind of deal. So if everyone accepts it, it'll be study with a group. If not, he'll study on his own.
I don't think that your ability for subterfuge has increased at all, or I think it might have actually become worse, but okay.
Okay.
Well, sorry. It also seems like your ability to put in some false words has become non-existent. But you know, after all the things that we've been through, I'll study with you all as well.
I think that's cool. And I also have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm down to study with everybody because I haven't really done this whole study thing. Every time I do that, I get distracted. So yeah.
Quade's gonna actually study?
Yeah.
Who
This is the
are
finale.
we?
Like, this is the development,
This is
guys.
this is the real character development arc right here. Quaid actually studies at the end. Excellent.
Something that I doubt they would teach at Strixhaven, because I don't know if there's really a college for it. But in psychology, there's concepts of like contextual learning. And technically speaking, if Quain is studying drunk and he comes to class drunk constantly, he should take his exam drunk. He will like absolutely do better that way.
That's why we took 2 shots of whiskey before every final in college.
I just did that with bubblegum.
I didn't
would
say
choose
I
the same
didn't
flavor of
bring.
bubblegum when I'm studying.
I didn't say I didn't bring libations.
Oh my gosh.
So I would
So,
expect nothing less.
Skodos,
by the
do
way,
you
Ash
join?
has a
Yeah.
new prosthetic leg. It's just
Yeah.
like silver and gold prosthetic leg that he
Ooh.
spent a couple of days.
I love that.
Do
I love that
you
new leg. I
let-
love that new leg.
Do you let Bubbles tattoo your leg
Absolutely, 100%.
with a little etching?
Aw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do they
100%.
match?
I think it's like
No.
kind of like a
Bubbles
Oh.
would take his little etching, and he would etch like a crocodile maw onto the leg.
That is badass. Yes.
Mhm. It's got like magical swirls and shit around it. It's coming out of a portal. Yeah. So, Skodos, do you intend to study with the group or at all or elsewhere?
I said I would study with them.
Okay, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, I said after all that we've been through, I guess I'll study with all of you. Because like my first like bigger interaction was them like trying like messing with me studying.
Yeah. So, what I would like then is for each of you to choose some skill check. You're going to roll me 2 of these. And I want them to all be at advantage because you're using a study group. So, we're going to go in order here so I can keep track of it and tell you, how it goes. So, we'll start with Ash. You're going to pick whatever role you utilize for studying in this group. You're going to roll it twice at advantage.
I'll use Arcana.
Okay. There's a lot of magic in the physiologies, or your magical physiologies. Makes sense.
And I probably I have an ability to like infuse objects with like sounds and sentences. So I probably like infuse them with it's kind of like what's it called? Kind of the note card, but on one side it says the question, on the other side it says the answer.
Oh, flashcards. You make a bunch of flashcards? Okay,
yeah, he
sure.
makes a bunch of like audible flashcards.
Magical flashcards. Awesome. Yes. Go ahead and roll Arcana at advantage twice for me.
13. for the first
13.
one, and
24 for the second. Fantastic. Okay. With this, I believe, let me double check. This should be, you will get 2 re-rolls in your exam.
Okay.
Yes. Let me just make sure that that's correct. Yes. Okay. So, Quain, finally studying with a group, I need 2 rolls of whatever skill you would like at advantage.
Let me roll investigation because I have +5 for that. There's an 8. And it's a 12. So I'm gonna take the 12.
Okay, so
That's
12 on the
17.
first roll. Oh, 17 total? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Now do it
Yeah.
again, because there's 2.
Oh,
This is for finals. It's a bigger
okay.
test.
all right. That's 14. plus 5, and then that is a 6. So I'm gonna take the 14, so 19.
You also get 2 rerolls for the final exam. There you go. And you're not going to be exhausted from an all-nighter. This is the best Quain's ever looked going into a test. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, sorry. What do you want to roll?
I want to roll athletics.
Tell me how this works.
Okay, it makes perfect sense because I am a limber creature. I am quite physical. I am able to mimic the creatures in which we have been studying. I make the perfect form. I mimic and present myself in a physical way and balance and pretend I have lesser limbs than I have, more limbs than I do. It makes sense. Don't think too hard on it.
So 20 for the first one and 18 for the second one. You also get 2 rerolls on the exam. I don't know how. But
that just explained it.
You managed to pull that off. Awesome. Love it.
It's called LARPing. Hello.
It's called LARPing. Skoros, how do you study in this study group?
Yo, sorry, definitely stole my idea. So essentially, here's what actually happened, right? We were playing like animal charades. And while she was doing just like poses, trying to like physically make herself look like the creatures, I was performing as the creatures. I was going through the behaviors, where she was going through the physicality, and then everyone else had to guess what we were doing.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love that so much.
That's a very sad 12 on the first one, and a 22 on the second one.
Okay. I think you get the 1. Yeah. Unfortunately, just the 1 reroll. Oh, okay. All right. But it's better than being tired. It's better than cheating, right?
Yeah.
So, the week of exams go by. You study incredibly hard for your magical physiologies exams, and probably the other ones. I don't know. But you roll up to class, ready to take the test. This test, as a final, is a combination of all the exams that you've taken previously. Remembering back that each of the different creatures you had to know: sloths, owlbears, and otyugs. There will be 6 portions to this exam.
Oh wait, I didn't do that last one.
Nope.
I don't think I was playing that one. Okay.
But that's okay. It's fine. So in the first section is sloths, is multiple choice, and I need an Arcana check. Now, remember to go to your trackers. If you've been updating them for Strixhaven, you might have that additional die lying around from those exams. So, these are straight rolls unless you choose to re-roll it, but let's get the first rolls out of the way. So, Skotos with a 13. Do you want to stick that?
I would like to use my D4.
Okay. So 16.
So I got 16.
Okay. Ash? 15?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Stick? Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's your name.
That's me. Oh shit.
That's a 5.
I'll use one of my re-rolls right away.
That's an 8.
Wow.
Do you have a D4? What would that be?
No, I don't have the Arcana one. I have the Insight one.
Okay. And Quain?
17.
17. Nice. You'll probably stick that one. Excellent.
Yeah, I'll stick that one.
The next portion, after finishing the multiple choice answers about red, blue, green, gray, and death slotty, the next section is a short essay about commonly accepted ways to keep Slod calm during unexpected encounters. This is an insight check.
At 20.
Nice.
See, in the alternate
I love
timeline,
it. I'm gonna roll
I
that
aced it.
D4.
Okay. Roll me the 4, Ash.
It's a 13.
13. Okay, so 21, 13. Sorry.
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
No.
Quain, what'd you roll?
17.
17. Okay. So Ash, that is a 13 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ash, Skotos, and Quain ace the slotty portion of the exam. Sorry fails.
Tori's like, why are we taking an exam on salad? I don't understand.
And before they can even realize what they need to do next, the portion of owlbears comes up. Choosing the correct multiple choice answer regarding owlbear hunting, eating, mating, fighting, and living habits is a nature check. 15, Skotos. Nat 20, Ash. Skotos, do you want to stick?
20.
Well, I haven't used my D4 for nature.
Do you want to?
I might as well, right?
Yeah. Sorry with the 22.
21 for me.
Oh, okay. Excellent. The next portion is a short essay on common methods for training, handling owlbears. 22. So 16, 24, 22, and 21. First section looking pretty good. The next one is an animal handling check.
All right.
16 Skotos, Ash 18. That -1 looking spicy. Sorry with a 3.
My goodness.
No.
19.
19. Jesus, Quain, all right.
I'll use my second
That's a lot.
reroll.
You're gonna use your
And I
second
had to
reroll
zero
here?
on that one.
Okay. 17.
Hold on, I got a D4 for this. All right.
So 20? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With that, I think that means everyone aces the owlbear portion of the exam. Excellent. Nicely done. Into the last section of the exam. Otyugs. Choose the correct multiple choice answer about physical signs pointing to the presence of an Otyug and what to do about it. Investigation is the check.
Did Ash just canonically not take this exam?
You probably took it, but whatever.
24.
Yeah.
I need to use my reroll.
Okay, you use your reroll.
Yeah.
Skotos, do you
Yeah.
want to use yours? That's a 6.
Yeah, I only have one. I will use my reroll on
All
this.
right, let's do it. Nice, 20. Sorry, at a 15. Feeling good?
That's 25.
25. Okay, coming out pretty strong from the multiple choice Otyugs. Then, the last portion of this test is a short essay detailing which intelligent creatures might use Otyugs as guardians. It is a persuasion check. This is a persuasive essay.
3.
Nat 20.
Ooh,
Oh my
Ash.
god.
Wow. Skotos, that is a 15. You want to stick on that? I don't know if you have the D4 for this one.
I have a D4 thanks to my cool primer that is at my feet.
Does it involve you having to utilize the item?
All it says is I have to be holding it.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you have that.
Yeah, I
Makes
figured.
sense. Yeah.
15's okay.
Okay. Quain?
18.
Nice. Sorry.
I'm gonna use my nat 20.
Okay.
My last one.
So
and-
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, she's like, this worked the first time. So the entire essay is her addressing them. I would like to appeal to you the reasoning behind calling them trash puppies. They are in fact loyal guardian creatures. ...
Trash puppies. Exactly. And it seems that everyone aces the Otyug section as well. With that being said, God, I think 3 of you ace the full exam, which is Quain, Ash, and Skotos. And sorry, with acing 2 portions of the exam, you absolutely do pass the final and don't have to go to summer school.
I feel like summer school at Strixhaven would still be fun.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Probably. But the exam ends. And so does your year at Strixhaven. And with finals being completed, you're able to join your friends at a post-finals party that Quain absolutely had a hand in planning, for sure. All of your NPC friends and rivals are indeed there. Thankfully, most of them having passed the exams. Everyone's in good spirits.
Could I have a request?
What would you like to do?
Could you roll just a couple of dice for some of the more important NPCs that we've interacted with to see
if they actually passed?
Aced it, passed it, or failed.
Okay,
that
sure.
Seems hilarious.
Quintilius the third for sure. I want to know.
You want to know about
that's the main
Quintilius?
one
All
I have
right,
to know.
all right. Named NPCs. I'm gonna roll from their actual stat sheets because they get different stat sheets every year that they're here.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. Urzamok, Xanther, Aurora, Drazimir. Okay. And
Yes, we need to know
Greta.
how Xander did.
You need to know how Xander did.
Yes.
Xanther! It's okay. It's fine. His name's Xanther Bowen. Gosh.
I got an accent, all right.
I got
Don't
an
make fun of it.
accent.
Oh,
I brought this up to show everyone, and then I realized I just opened so many of these stupid character sheets. Hang on. Wow. All right, now I'll move you to this page. There we go. So let's get some of their pictures out here while we do this. Mina Lee, the lovely Mina, going into finals here. Would have
the
studied.
sacrifice bubbles for her.
So we'll give her a it's mostly intelligence based. We'll give her advantage on the check. She rolls a 9 and fails her exams.
Oh no.
Grayson, Wildemere, would have studied. Probably not in a group, but that's okay. Grayson rolls a 19 and passes his exams. Poor Mina. I'm
Wait,
saving
does
this
she
one.
have to go to summer school?
She does. It turns out she was working too much during the semester and didn't spend enough time studying.
This disc.
McTalk rolls a 6 and fails his exams.
He ate everything.
Probably
That's
still-
what happened.
Turns
Oh,
out he
still running
got
at the
really into mushrooms. And
Hardly my
wow.
fault.
Xanther Bowen,
Come on,
coolest
Xanther.
kid on campus.
Got this.
Oh.
You got this, buddy.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. He rolls. So I've been rolling these at advantage. He rolls double 12s, which means he passes. By the skin of his beautiful teeth, he passes.
Does have nice teeth.
Drazimir, our
Oh, you're saving
friendly
Quintilius for last. You
Minotaur friend. Yeah. Very smart friend. Rolls a 17 and passes his exams.
Love to
Greta
see it.
Goron, arm wrestling extraordinaire,
Ooh.
or at least she thinks. Rolls a 17 and passes her exams. Aurora Winterstar. Rolls a 15 and passes her exams. The one we've all been waiting for. Quintilius
Motherfucker.
Antifian Melantor the Third. Rolls double 13s and narrowly passes his
Damn it.
exams.
But he didn't ace it, so we can rub it in his face.
He did
Yeah.
not ace it, but he does not need to go to summer school. And so you have a party rubbing it in his face that he's not as cool as he really thinks he is.
I wouldn't be
And-
rubbing it in his face. Solely because Sorry didn't ace it as well, and I still think Sorry's better than Quintilius.
Ooh.
Aww.
Good. With that, we come to a close on our Strixhaven game. This has been our little limited run. You would head into your second year at Strixhaven, selecting the college that you wish to go into, and continue on figuring out what the heck is going on at Strixhaven. The adventure does continue for those of you at home for many more levels. If you would like to experience this adventure yourself, exclamation point, Strixhaven in the chat, purchase it for yourself and have fun in a magical university with you and your friends. That being said, let's do some shout-outs around the room here, and we will close our finale of Strixhaven. Playing Ash, Drakoniques, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me over on Twitter at Drakoniques. That's Drakoniques. I kind of stream all over the place. That's probably the best place to find out what I'm doing and where I am. Today at 8:30 Eastern, so like in 2.5 hours, something like that, or 3. I don't know. I'm not great with numbers. I'm going to be over on Drew's channel, Mermaid Royal, on Twitch. I'm going to be doing a Pride December. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Pride and in December mushed together, and we're raising money while playing a vampire one-shot called Bloodbeam Badlands, and we're all playing vampires in like a weird Western post-apocalyptic wasteland. It's going to be a ton of fun, so be there. My character is going to be wearing like a little waistcoat and tie. I need to go quickly find that, but yeah, I'm excited.
You got a couple hours. You'll be fine.
That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much, Drac. Playing Quain, Black Nito, Joe Johnson. Where can we find you on the internet?
What's up, y'all? On TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Black Nito _ and recently developed Tabletop Jocks, which comes out technically for Patreons tomorrow. So if you want to get in that Patreon and get in the Discord, let me know. Tomorrow's the birthday, so I'll be making some couple announcements and everything.
Would that be patreon.com/tabletopjocks?
Yes, indeed. So yeah, if you want to get in there, first episode airs tomorrow on the 1st of January at midnight. As soon as the ball drops, it will be available for everybody on YouTube. We're going to be playing a lot of different things: Magic the Gathering, TTRPGs, DnD, video games, and more. So come join the fun, baby.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining us on all of these episodes. Playing Sorry, stellaluna. She was actually not sorry. Where can we find you on the internet?
Hello, I'm stellaluna on Twitch, stellaluna TV on Twitter, and everywhere else. I have some very special things coming up. I am a TTRPG producer and streamer, and I am currently casting for my brand new show. It's called Sovereign. It is essentially a new twist on Arthurian legends, where we are playing as members of the Wild Court of the Witch Queen Morgana Le Fay. So if you want more information about that, you can find that on my Twitter. But I just want to say thank you so much for having me here. I'm gonna miss Sorry. She was never sorry.
Thank you very much for playing. Playing Skodos Gloss. Recently renamed MTGSyx. Justin, where can we find you on the internet?
Hello. You can find me on YouTube, MTGSyx, Twitter, MTGSyx. On Twitch, I do stream. That's on Six Streaming because I'm dumb. And then you can find pictures of flowers on my Instagram at JustinTebow8. Even if you misspell it, you'll probably find it. My profile picture's a freaking tree, dude. I like pretty flowers.
Good.
What's your favorite?
Oh man, it changes a lot.
Didn't want this to be a complicated question.
Pick one.
For right now, I'm gonna say not hybridized, but like dyed roses, where you can like split the stem. You put the two parts of the stem into separate cups, and you put water coloring in it. So you take a white rose, and then you could like mix it with red and blue, and it like makes this like really awesome kind of like swirl type thing. It's really cool. By the way, the thing I do in those places that I mentioned earlier is I play Magic the Gathering and a bunch of other games. My second channel, Six and Stuff, I will probably start putting Duel Links content on there because I've just been playing Duel Links for some stupid reason.
Great. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you.
Oh wait, I had one more thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot. So when Drac said the thing about the vampires in the Wild West, I had to make this terrible pun. So would you say that they draw blood?
I'm gonna head out real quick.
Yeah. Can I just get?
Wait, before we go, can we just say Can we give Lady Lavinias
yeah, I was
some
just saying-
love?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Playing Atola, Lady Lavinias, instrumental in making this whole thing happen, especially our connection with Wizards of the Coast. So huge thank you to Kat for that. And thank you all for joining us for this little adventure in Strixhaven. I've been your DM, Runaway Robots. It's been an absolute blast. If you enjoyed this, yell at Wizards about it so we can do more things like it. Thank you.
Tell Wizards you love us.
And with that being said,
Press them, do it.
we will end our show. Everyone take a bow, and this is where you at home clap because you're our can clap. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.